EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Kerle Tire Company, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Red Bank Chevrolet, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, The Clarion Office, Dubrook Inc., J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Eric Schick Insurance, Kale's Kitchens. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
And good evening and welcome to Keystone High School football field tonight. It's a great ball game coming your way as Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week brings you the Central Clarion Wildcats here at the Keystone Panthers. And we are coming to you live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. It's the Kerle Tire pregame show. And we do want to thank all the folks here at Keystone High School for rolling out the red carpet for us this evening. Brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Well, Governor, last week, the Central Clarion Wildcats dropped a tough one to Kirkland. Pretty good football team out of Ohio, and Keystone surprised everybody, I think, with a big win. They rolled over Brookville, and this week it sets up a big matchup between these two.
No question about it. I've been asked probably about 50 times this week, what do I think is going to happen? I tell everybody the same thing. Tune in like everybody else. It's going to be an exciting one tonight. No question about that. A lot of energy in the air tonight, Michael.
Yeah, there sure is, and I know folks getting here as it really started to fill in early here at Keystone High School. Everybody wanted to get the best seat that they could, and the players and the fans, everybody really fired up. And this is a game we haven't seen played for a while because of the different matchups. The league has transformed, changed, and now we see Central Clarion coming over and playing Keystone again.
Well, and I think that's great. Again, these school districts certainly enjoying each other, and these players know each other because they participate in so many sports during the course of the year. They work out with each other. They've played against each other since they were in elementary school. These guys, again, very familiar with each other. It just brings a little something back, a little something special.
How about last night, too? You had a game with, I felt bad that you had to work with Pat Kale, but, Union, AC Valley upsets Red Bank Valley, and a big win. What was that, 26-22 as they win? And, for you and I, that game had to be kind of fun because we watched the quarterback there for Union AC Valley, Andrew Kiefer, grow up, right? Because Dustin, of course, part of our broadcast crew. And we've also watched, many of those guys on the Red Bank side, too, for years and years and years. But seeing Andrew come into that role at Union AC Valley and seeing them, running the ball well and coming up with a big win, that had to be a fun game last night, too.
It was a very exciting game. I think certainly just about everybody I talked to that was a Red Bank fan was surprised about the final outcome. I talked to a number of the Union AC Valley folks, and they said, look, we're not surprised. We expected to do that. But they had an awful lot of success running the football. I know, I was caught off guard by it. I think Pat was as well. But we had a lot of fun doing the game. And I like those games because that game, the approach that Coach Reed had, was more of a old school type approach. Run first and foremost, establish the run, let good things happen. Good things are going to happen to you defensively if you do that. And certainly, Red Bank Valley coming up just short, had a very strong passing attack out of Braylon Wagner, but just wasn't quite enough to pull out the win.
All right, we're going to take our first time out of the night. We're going to come back. We'll go inside the game. We're going to look at these two teams as we get ready for the contest here at Keystone High School. And then later on, we'll go around the district. We got the governor's keys to the game coming up. We'll look at field conditions, weather forecast. We'll also go down on the field. We have our own Air Jordan down there, as he's going to take care of all of that, too. So we got a lot of different things coming your way here in the broadcast. So stay tuned here in the pregame show, and we'll take that time out. Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week. It's right here on exploreClarion.com.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
All right, back here at Keystone. He's already made a nice change, and we're getting ourselves right into fall. Beautiful day today, and Bob longing for those days down in Florida where it's still about 100 degrees. But I'll tell you couldn't ask for more. And Central Clarion and Keystone getting set to do battle here in the Kerle Tire Game of the Week, Kerle Tire pregame show. And Brookville Equipment's going to help us look inside the ball game tonight. Look at Central Clarion as the visiting team, Bob, last week. Tough ball game against Kirtland. They came in a team that's gone to the state championship 8 times in a row, probably more times than most teams we've seen. And that was just a solid football team coming in. That was a tough contest to go with in week number 1. Central Clarion came up short in that one. What was that, 30-7 was that final score. But doesn't count, really. You shake it off, you get ready, and you come in here this week. Talented team. They got lots of guys, lots of skill, and they're going to be focused, ready to go with Davey Eagleton.
You know, if you're going to play sports, you have to have a short-term memory, and certainly that's a great example of it. Look, it was a physical game. You learned a lot, and, you know, you're really none worse for the wear in a sense because you just got to come out, take care of business. You control your own destiny. It's very early in the season. Certainly nothing to hit the panic button about. Big question marks are really, you know, that was a very physical ball game, and you wonder how much of a toll did it take. A number of different players we know sustained injuries. We won't really elaborate on that. Certainly, we don't like to elaborate on those types of things, but you know, it was a very physical ball game, and certainly you're going to have your work cut out for you tonight against a very fast-paced Keystone football squad.
Yeah, and one thing too, you look at the coaches too in this ball game, and you know, while we talk, you know, Davey Eagleton over at Central Clarion, he played. You know, Clyde Conti was over at Clarion Limestone, and then of course he played with under Todd Smith, who's across the line too. So Davey, some of the things, and you know, we mentioned the influence that Clyde had, but I'm sure Todd Smith also had some influence as well. And Dave Eagleton, and how he's gone about putting together his coaching philosophies too.
Well, you look at Coach Eagleton, of course, he's been around a number of different programs, and I think he has not only taken things from those programs, he's added things to the programs, and certainly he's got a great program here in his own right, obviously, making the school's first appearance in a state title game. So these guys, they know each other, and just like the players, we talk oftentimes about the players, but we fail to always mention, hey, these coaches, it's the same deal. They've worked together. They've played underneath each other in some cases, and that's just one of the different layers involved in each and every one of these ball games.
And I think a big thing tonight too for Central Clarion, the freshman quarterback Carter Hyman last week having trouble with connecting with Ethan Burford, and I think tonight you're going to see if they can make that happen, it will cause some fits for Keystone. I think that's going to be a big thing. Also, how much more can they get Rex involved in this offense? I think Rex is one of those guys that can really change a game. I think he's a very talented player as well. And there are so many more on that Clarion side, but those are a couple of guys. And I think those are some keys when you look at, offensively at least for this Wildcat team. Those are some question marks. Can they really, if they can get that connection to start working, boy, that's going to cause some fits.
Well, and what I tell everybody, look, you have to remember it's early on in the season. These players really aren't in what I call true game shape yet because, first off, they no longer do the 2 scrimmages. Second off, it takes you a while. Again, you're still getting into that routine. You're used to getting hit in live, non-controlled environments. In other words, the scrimmages were a controlled environment for the most part, just like practices were. So until you get in that game shape, and you're still working on the timing, and again, it's a matter of you're going to grow a little bit. Some things that you thought would work aren't working quite the way you wanted to, and maybe you're a little further ahead in certain areas. So it's right now still a case of finding that mixture and keys to success to come away with wins and certainly put points on the board as well.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll continue looking inside the game. We'll look at Keystone coming up as we roll on here in the Kerle Tire pregame show. It is Central Clarion here against Keystone tonight, and you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit exploreClarion.com.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
Kerle Tire High School football here on the EYT Media Network, exploreClarion.com, Explorer Sports PA. By Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle. We got Tyler, the angry engineer. Oops. To my right, Scott Box with the camera down on the field. Got Air Jordan down there too, Brock Air Jordan, and Nico. Well, I guess Costanza is what Dave calls him, right?
It is, but of course we got to give credit where credit's due. Nico Cosma helping us out with the cameras, as always.
Continuing to go inside the game here and take a look here at the Keystone Panthers. And, you know, when you look at them last week, Dom Corsetti last week rushed for 266 yards, 4 touchdowns against Brookville. Nellis had a strong game. Henry also strong games, ran the football well. They were able to really hold Brookville in check defensively, too. So this was a team that came out, total strong team effort in that win, and they're going to need it this week here against the Central Clarion team.
Yeah, certainly want to pick up where they left off, no question about that. You know, Mike, and again, I think one of the big things that we don't talk often enough about is the fact just how fast this team is. This is a very fast team. And that presents a challenge. You know, you can coach a lot of things, but speed really isn't one of them. And when you got to prepare to stop it, that just creates that much more confusion and that much more of a challenge.
And, you know, they're going to be prepared, too. They're not going to, you know, Todd Smith's one of those guys. Last week was last week. He's not going to rest his laurels on that win. He knows what's coming in. He's very familiar with this. And, of course, we talked about that. He's very familiar with Dave Eagleton and how he's going to go about getting this Clarion team ready, Central Clarion team ready. So I'm sure he's got these guys focused and ready to go. And this is something that they've looked for. You know, what people don't realize is, too, this is a football program that just about, a couple years ago, they almost weren't going to be in existence. They were looking at co-oping and things like that, but they were able to get some guys out, started to have a little bit of success, and that helped bring a few more kids into the program, too, and it really helped to get those numbers up.
Yeah, and you're right, Mike, and there was all kinds of talk and speculation, and, of course, the good news is they're back, and, of course, well on their way, as the season so far couldn't be any brighter for them.
All right, hey, we got Brock down on the field. We're going to send it down to Brock Air Jordan down there. All right, so we're going to hold here. We'll get Brock here in a second. Oh, there's always those little hiccups first few weeks. All right, so, well, hey, we'll work those hiccups up, but I'll tell you what, that has been such a nice feature. Last week we had Brock. He was able to talk to a lot of different people there at Clarion High School, and they even had that player of the game, so it was so nice, so nice to have. And so we'll hopefully be able to bring that back. Just let us know, Tyler, whenever those guys get ready. So, again, this Keystone Panther team at 1-0 on the season as they get ready to take on Central Clarion at 0-1. And so that'll wrap up our look at the inside the game this week. Again, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We're going to try it again. Nope. Want to try it again? All right. Well, you know what? Why don't we just continue?
The engineering gremlins are out tonight.
It's okay. It always happens, and it's fine. Do want to let you know, why don't we look at the forecast and the field conditions here while we have a chance to, Bob. I know you love the forecast. Cousin Basil's Restaurant field conditions and the all-seasons temporaries game forecast. So the field conditions, when you look,
Way too cold. I can take care of that right now.
Cold. This is
way too cold.
Perfect weather.
It is August. This isn't October.
Oh, this is perfect.
It is August.
Well, I was looking at the long-term forecast, buddy. Ain't warming up, so get used to it. Forecast tonight as the game goes on, supposed to get to a low of 44 tonight. And now some of those pockets around, yes. So you're going to have furnaces kicking on, maybe some snow flurries somewhere. I don't know.
Bite your tongue.
Wind about 5 miles an hour out of the west-northwest. We can feel that breeze as it kicks up, wind gust up to about 12 miles an hour. We felt those. Really not much of a chance of precipitation, about 6%. Cloud cover is about 9%, so about 44 that low tonight. But depending on where you're at, it could get lower than that. I know some folks said it'll probably get into the upper 30s. But the field conditions, it's been dry. We haven't had much precipitation, but the field looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it does, and certainly, what more can you expect really based on the August we had with the almost record low amount of rainfall. It was within like an inch or so, something like that for an all-time record. So it does prove to be a challenge, certainly, but we'll see.
Yep. See if Tyler's about ready over here. Anything, Tyler? We ready to try it? Okay. Well, we ready to take a break? All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We've got more on the way. We'll go around District 9 this week. It's all coming up. Tonight we got a good one for you, too. It's Central Clarion here at Keystone. Kerle Tire High School football game of the week. It's right here on exploreClarion.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
All right, back here at Keystone High School, we continue in the Kerle Tire pregame show from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. Mike Kalinowski to my left, the governor to my right, it's Tyler. And down on the field, we got Brock, Scott Fox, Nico up on the camera, the whole crew here tonight. Time to go with Land Pro. Bob, very familiar with Land Pro, as they take us around District 9 this week. Well, Robert, let's take a look at the games. Punxsy is over at DuBois. St. Mary's is at Brockway tonight. Bonitaw's at Port Allegheny. Bonitaw kind of a little resurgence there with the Warriors playing much better last week. But Port Allegheny, that's going to be a tough task.
Yeah, no question about that. That is a team. We talk all the time about how they like to run, but let's face it, they love to run. They don't like to run. They love to run.
And next week, we actually have Port Allegheny and Central Clarion. That is going to be something.
Yeah, no question about that. You're going to see that rushing attack. And if it's anything like last week's score indicated, it's not missing a beat from last week. Nope. From last year, excuse me.
Brookville down at Karn City. Boy, Karn City, they have not missed a beat either. That's a team to be reckoned with this year, too, especially in AA. And I think they're going to give a lot of people some fits.
Yeah, no question about that. There were so many people that kind of ignored them and didn't really expect much out of them. And I thought, no, wait a minute. Maybe I'm missing something. But I thought they had a wealth of talent back. And guess what? Some of the signs in social media last week said, we're back. And I think they certainly are.
Kane will visit Coudersport tonight. Ridgeway is at Smethport. Clearfield is over at Bedford. West Branch of Cameron County. Otto Eldred is up at Bradford. You got to say it that way up there. It's the only way they understand it. Winbur's over at Kerwinsville. So those are the games going on around the district tonight. And, of course, here we have Central Clarion and Keystone. The bands making the way down onto the football field as we continue here in the pregame show. And we'll take one more time out. We're going to come back. We have Fowler's Furniture's Governor's Keys to the game. And we also have, we're going to talk about the Showcase Homes Temp Supply Service. This is a new feature this year. You got to think about this one, Bob. The home field advantage. Is there a home field advantage tonight for the Panthers? We'll talk about that also when we come back. It's all on the way. It is the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
PRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank. This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
All right, here at Keystone High School, we're rolling on here in the Kerle Tire pregame show, part of Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week. Central Clarion visiting Keystone this evening as crowd starts to roll in, the band down on the field, the Panther Band. And don't forget, too, coming up in October, we'll have the Clarion County Music Educators Band Festival. That's always a huge event. I hope you can join us this year, Bob. That's always a big one. We have a lot of people that tune in and watch that. We always bring that to you live. I know Dustin always helps us out with that, too. It's a great thing that we do, and we like to get those kids on there in the band. They put a lot of time and effort in, don't they?
No question about that. There are a lot of hard workers, and certainly talked about this many times over the years, but in 2020 when you and I did the games related to COVID, when no one was around, no band, you don't realize, I don't think, just how important these guys and how much they bring to the table by being there, what they generate excitement-wise to the crowd and certainly to the game itself.
Yeah, it was odd because the games were so quiet. You know, and then I think we just played music just to make it sound like something.
Yeah, towards the tail end, they were allowed in some venues, which I just don't understand all that. But I don't think anybody does. But
no,
and we certainly, whenever their return occurred full time back in 21, it was a great thing.
And now time for one of our new features too: the Showcase Homes Tempest Supply and Service Home Field Advantage. And a lot of times you go places, you got some wild crowds, you got other stuff that goes on that maybe gives that advantage to the home team a little bit. Here at Keystone, they've got a pretty good following. You know, this crowd's excited. Boy, but look at the band, too. That band's huge compared to a lot of them. But what do you think? I don't know. What's the home field advantage here?
There always is a home field advantage, and the energy that is here is just something special, Mike.
All right. And the concession stand, because it's one of the good ones. So I don't know. It's right up there as well. All right. We're going to send it down to Brock Air Jordan. Let's send it down on the field.
Down here on the field at Keystone High School, it's going to be a good game tonight. Two very high-scoring offenses going to come on for a showdown. Cool storyline here. Coach Todd Smith at Keystone started Coach Eggleton's career when they were both at CL. Coach Eggleton learned a coaching program under him, and now they're going to get to face off here this week. Going to be a good game here tonight. Two teams looking to make a statement win here. Keystone coming off a big win last week. Central Clarion coming off a tough loss against the Kirtland Powerhouse. Going to be a good game, like I said. Kirtland, very tough opponent from Ohio, so Central Clarion really kind of forgetting about that week 1 game, and they're ready to get back to work here in week 2 against Keystone. And we're going to send it back up to Bob and Mike in the booth.
All right, you know what we need to do, too? We need to get Brock to get up on that ladder with the drum major and maybe direct the band a little bit.
That's maybe in the works already.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, he's coming up here. We'll have to talk to him about it. So, yeah, we talk about that home field advantage, and I think one of them here, too. I'm going to lean toward the concession stand, too, because, boy, we're out here, and it smells pretty good. Let's go to the Fowler's Furniture Governor's Keys to the game. And, Bob, you had a chance to think about both of these teams. You've seen Central Clarion. We know about Keystone. What does each team need to do?
I always like to start out taking a look at the visitors, Central Clarion. Mike, they got to come out on fire. I think it's important for them to come out, start this ball game very strong, and just simply forget about last week, what happened. And I think it begins by key number 2, executing the fundamentals. Just start out, do the little things right. In other words, make your blocks if you're an offensive lineman, run the right pattern if you're a receiver, complete passes and so on and so forth down the line. Defensively, make those tackles. Again, just simply execute the fundamentals. Number 3, get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. I think you have a number of guys who can break a game wide open at any given point. Get the ball into their hands. Let them make something happen. I think, finally, the defense. The defense can't surrender any big plays. Look, you're going to have situations where Keystone's going to be able to move the football some. They've got a talented stable of athletes back there. They're going to move the football some on you. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to completely shut them out, but the reality is don't give up those big plays. Make Keystone earn each and every point that they score in the ball game tonight. I think for Keystone, Mike, Corsetti needs to continue to have a hot hand, or as of last week, the hot legs as well. But he needs to continue his winning ways, and I think it's important to get Eli Nellis and Jacob Henry involved early in the ball game as well. I think, too, you want to play that position, the field position game, certainly. Make Central Clarion drive the length of the football field. It's a challenge this part of the season for just about any team to have to drive a long football field in order to score. And I think it is important for Keystone to score early, to score often, and to play 4 full quarters of play. If they can do all those things, Mike, it should be a good night for them.
All right, and again, the Governor's Keys to the Game this year brought to you by Fallers Furniture. We do want to thank them for that sponsorship, and they are located over where the old Common Market used to be. They did a really nice job with that building, too, if you haven't seen that. They have, and we're looking down on the field. I know the teams are preparing to come onto the football field. The cheerleaders are in line, the band's in line. We'll bring some of the shots of all that as they come on, and we get the pregame introductions, and we'll have the anthem coming up as well here at Keystone High School. They always do a fantastic job here. Want to let folks know as well, this week and next week we have 2 football games going on Thursday and Friday night. We'll be back here next Thursday night, which should be a huge football game between Union, AC Valley, and Keystone. We'll be here for that. And then on Friday night we have Central Clarion and Port Allegheny. We'll have volleyball coming up after that because we're a little busy, and Tyler, well, you keep him too busy, he gets a little bit cranky. So
he gets cranky regardless.
Yeah, that's true. I remember when my girlfriend Sandy, I introduced her to Tyler. She goes, "Is he always that angry?" I went, "Well, he's not angry. He's just, he's dedicated."
Just Tyler being Tyler.
And here they come, the Panthers onto the football field, and the Wildcats. The Wildcats are first to come on, carrying that flag. Good turnout on that far side of the field for the Central Clarion Wildcat fans. The Wildcat band playing on that far side. Big question mark tonight, too, for the Wildcats. You talked about injuries and stuff. Hayden Hindman expected to play this week, nursing that shoulder. And, boy, you're not going to keep him out of a ball game.
Now, that guy is tough as nails. He's big, he's strong, and he loves to play the game. Certainly loves defense more than offense, no question about that. Likes to make a lot of contact out there.
And here come the Panthers now. Keystone with the flag as well, and they're going to come through their tunnel with the band, the cheerleaders. That's where we should have put Brock down there at the end. He could have, give him high fives and everything. And here they come, the Panthers. So far, we haven't had any players this year wipe out on any of the banners.
Oh, it is only week number 2, so there's always time, my friend. There's always time.
Yeah, we always, that's something we have each week. We should actually get that sponsored. Tonight's wipe out on the banner brought to you by.
Yeah, it's a new advertising opportunity. Anybody listening out there wants to join.
And we'll have the anthem coming up here momentarily, so we're going to keep it here to bring that to you live. Great night, too. You couldn't ask for anything better. We got some clouds moving in and out, but
wait a minute. It's an okay night for October. The problem is this is August.
Oh, this is beautiful. Hey, by October, I'm expecting snow. The Farmer's Almanac says a lot of snow.
I'm telling you, if we're out here in October, I'm having a Mr. Buddy Eater running here.
I told people last night on the college game, I had the college game last night, and the Golden Eagles really performed well. I said, we're going to have snow for autumn leaves. I said, mark my words. And here's the national anthem. All right, there you go. Keystone Marching Band with the national anthem. And, folks, we do want you to know the All-American Awards and Engraving remind you to check out this week's Soldier Spotlight on all of our Explore sites. And that Soldier Spotlight, always a great thing. I always like to read that. All the things that those soldiers, when they were in the military, and
a lot of
contributions, that they've made to our local communities too. So the teams are ready, and we're going to get set here for Bob's favorite part of the ball game, the ceremonial coin toss that's coming up.
5 minutes of our lives we're never getting back. They've already had the toss. Let's skip the formalities. Just have the referee. You could just do that. Have the referee say, okay, these guys have won the toss. They've elected to defer, and that's that. It could be a matter of a half dozen hand signals. It's underway.
It's the pageantry, the tradition.
There is no pageantry. Again, my life, there's more sand in the bottom of the hourglass than what there is in the top. I mean, I don't have time to be fooling around this way.
Well, here we go. We're going to find out anyway, even though Bob over here being negative.
I'm being a realist. Don't worry, if I pass away from old age, you better be shaking in your boots. You're not far behind me.
That's true. Although you are a couple months older, I have a couple months to give it, So Keystone won the toss, and they're going to take it. I think that's a good call. Bob doesn't.
No question about it.
Randy Cathcart would say, I'd take it.
Well, I look at guys like Bill Belichick that say, don't. Statistically speaking, you're going to start out hotter in the second half. But then again, that's why we debate about these things. That's why there's different philosophies. One isn't necessarily right over the other. It's just what you're comfortable with, what your comfort level is. Now, myself, with this little bit of a gentle breeze, again, sometimes I think between the jitters and just getting everybody used to playing under the current wind conditions, why may be better off to get those first hits out there on the defensive side. Again, that's an internal philosophy. That sure doesn't mean I'm right.
Gentle breeze. I like how you said that. A few times it comes through. It's a little more gentle.
It's hard for me. I'm trying to be reserved when I describe this weather because, again, I'm thinking to myself, I remember the heat index was 120 degrees as I'm working behind home plate for a game for the Rays minor league organization, Florida Coast League, and it was 120 with a heat index because I'm on concrete in direct sunlight with no shade. And now here I am with a headset on beside you, freezing in August up here.
Henry and Nellis are going to be back deep here for the Panthers. And let's see here, getting set to kick off. It is Schweitzer getting set to kick off here for the Wildcats. You got to hear Bob's Wildcat impression. It's really good.
It's too early in the season. Haven't got all the bugs worked out of it.
Time now for the Legacy Archery kickoff here on Explore Clarion. That'll wrap up the Kerle Tire pregame show. Schweitzer, here's the kickoff. And looking up and taking that football right around the 20. Ed Henry finally going to be dropped there. Right around about the 23-yard line is where he's going to be. So that is where it will be. And the first quarter sponsor is the Clarion Forest VNA. I want to thank them for their sponsorship.
Yeah, good coverage down there by Wildcats.
So Nellis will be the quarterback. Excuse me, that is
Corsetti.
Corsetti, the quarterback. Going to send Nellis in motion, though. They're going to give that to Nellis over the right side. Turns the corner. There goes Nellis. And he stays on his feet. Gets up near the 30-yard line. So he's going to pick up roughly about 5, maybe close to 5 yards. We'll see. They're going to say, though, nope, he's going to go out bounds just short. So 4 yards on the pickup. Second down here and 6.
Yeah, nice high percentage safe play just to start ball game. Get those jitters out. Trips on this left side. Now back just to the Twins.
Yep, they're going to go sidecar this time. Corsetti out of the shotgun. Henry will set up to his left. They're going to go keeping the football, though. That time was Corsetti, and Central Clarion was all over him that time. Rex was back there and a bunch of other guys as well. Love to in on the tackle. So loss of 2 sets up a 3rd down and 8 here for the Panthers. Corsetti will go shotgun. They're going to send 4 wide on the left. They're going to stack them on the left side. Single wide on the right. So 5 wide. They're going to run that little screen, and nothing really doing there. Rankin makes the catch, and they're going to get about a yard out of it is all, and it sets up a 4th down.
Alex Love that time read that one all the way. Great job. Mike, who hauled that reception in?
That was Rankin. It's James Rankin, number 4.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to double check here on that one. Got to give credit where credit's due.
Rex goes back deep. So the first series of the game, Keystone punting the football. Oh, they're going to fake. Corsetti keeps it. Here's Corsetti over the right side. Corsetti first down and more. He's the midfield, cuts back to the left side. Corsetti's going to break it. He breaks it to the 30, 20, to the 10, 5, and he's going to be tripped up. But is there a flag? No, I do not see one. Corsetti's going to be dropped down near the 1-yard line.
I was getting ready to say it could be a fake because he was very close to the line, was not back as deep as what you'd normally expect to see out of a punt formation.
Wow. From the 24, I believe, was all the way down to the 1. Bob, do the math faster than me.
Actually, the 27. Might
okay.
cut out.
Up, we got some blood on the arm of Jacob Henry. So they got to get him out and clean him up. So jumping in there will be Landon Money.
Officials looks like checking on some other equipment issues. Now we're ready to return to showtime. That was a 72-yard run.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Beautiful. Corsetti out of the shotgun. Money sidecar left. Corsetti going to keep it over the right side, and Corsetti's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown here for Keystone. And how about the Panthers striking pay dirt first as they lead it here.
Nothing fancy about that run at all, and he was able to find the end zone, punches it in at the 9:50 mark. Nice job. Gutsy call on the fake. Very well executed. We thought he was going to get the 6 on the run, but didn't take long to finish the drive off.
On for the extra point is Bryce Mount. Left-footed kicker. Oh, nope, we're going to run out of it, and they're not going to get that play. Clarion was all over that. So 6-0, the Panthers lead it. We'll take a quick timeout, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week. It's all right here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
All right, Bish, Burford, and Rex back deep here for the Wildcats. Here's the kickoff. They're going to kick it short. Going to take a bounce and hit immediately there. Let's see who that is getting up with the football. Beckwith is the one. So that is where the Wildcats will come out here 1st and 10. Carter Hyman is the quarterback.
Yeah, what you got to do is not hit the panic button. You're just down by the touchdown. It's the first time you're touching the football in the ball game.
You'll have Rex in the backfield.
And there's another equipment issue.
Yeah, these officials are making sure these guys, the equipment's all good. So here we go. Ball 37. Draw play, not a whole lot up the middle that time for Rex. And he may get, see where they spotted, about 1. That's all, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, tough sledding that time for Rex. Very well defended.
So 2nd down here for the Wildcats. They trail 6-0. First quarter action here. Clarion Forest VNA first. Hyman sends the man in motion. They're going to fake. And he hands that football off to Rex. And Rex is going to be hit, driven backwards in that backfield. That's a loss.
Play took a little too long to develop it. And good penetration by that big defensive front, able to get in there, create a big loss.
Loses about 5, and I'll tell you what, it also shows the speed of Keystone too. Boy, they're able to really converge on that runner.
Yeah, and that's the case too of good scouting, Michael. You know, they seem to be ready for that play, not fooled at all. Everybody stayed home, and they did their responsibilities defensively.
They're down 13. Hyman flushed out. Hyman looking to throw, firing that football downfield. Tried to find his receiver over here, Burford, but thrown a little behind him. And it's incomplete. So 4th down, and we got a punt coming up for the Wildcats.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see coaches be aggressive, go for it in this situation, and just too much real estate to try and gain here. So on a 4th and 13, Central Clarion will elect to punt. I don't think you really want to get that football into the hands of Eli Nellis back there. If you can, I would highly encourage you to kick away from him.
Punt on the way. That was Guth. Nellis takes the fair catch, and he'll take it right up around the 45-yard line. That is where the Panthers will have it. 8:16 to go here in the first, and it is 6-0 Panthers. Of course, that big play, the fake punt, where Corsetti took it, 70-some yards?
72 yards. Brought down at the 1. Of course, very next play, punched it in. Well, so far, if you're a Keystone fan, everything is going your way. Very well called game on the offensive side. Certainly special teams contributing as well.
Corsetti sends the man in motion. There's the handoff over the left side. And, about a yard or 2 comes out of it as he gives it to Nellis. Give him 2, 2nd down and 8.
For Nellis, that's 6 yards in the ball game.
Ball up near the 46-yard line. Checking back in is Landon Money. And about the same setup. Corsetti. Tight end will change sides of the line. Sets up on the left side. That was Spence. Fakes the handoff. Gives that fake on the end around. And that goes to Henry. And Henry gets positive yards. He gets near 1st down yardage. Oh, he's going to have it. They're going to move the chains.
Yeah,
he needed 8, and he's going to gain about 12, maybe 13 on the play, all the way to the 45-yard line on the Central Clarion side of the football field.
Yeah, Burford puts the nice stick on there to prevent that from going for more yardage. Just a well-executed play that time for Keystone. You know, nothing fancy. It's just they're doing such a good job of sustaining the blocks and a false start.
So first penalty of the ball game, and again, penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty on your next new vehicle. Go down to Red Bank Chevrolet.
Marching it back to Keystone's side of the 50-yard line. That Football just tickling that 50-yard line.
Lights just starting to come on here at Keystone. Can't wait here. Pretty soon it's going to be dark at like 5. I like that. That's my favorite.
I'm a seasonal disorder kind of guy. Trust me.
Corsetti.
The sun is your friend. Keep that in mind.
Corsetti sends Nellis in motion. Nellis takes the pitch over the right side. Here's Nellis trying to turn the corner. Does. Lose a couple tackles. Stays on his feet. Inside the 40. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds over there. Gets a lot of that back. And the official comes in down around the 40-yard line.
Nellis now up to 26 yards here in the ball game.
So second down, they're going to say picked up about 10.
This offense is really clicking on all the cylinders so far. Surprised they haven't tried to stretch the field yet.
Henry in the backfield with Nellis. Now they're looking to throw this time. Corsetti comes around, tries to turn that corner, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. Boy, good block, too, in that backfield. But Corsetti, though, can't turn the corner.
He's going to pick up positive yards, just not quite enough. But, again, third and makeable situation.
About third, about 3, maybe 4. Picked up 1 or 2. Clock stops as he was forced out of bounds. 6:35 to go here in the first.
You see more and more teams doing this, Michael, that muddle huddle where they just go to the line, they bark a number out.
Corsetti and then shotgun again with the sidecar. Hands that football off, and that was Nellis getting the carry. And does Nellis get enough yards here? I don't think. Boy, it's close.
He's going to be, I think, just shy.
Yeah, it's 4th and about 1. He picks up like 1.5, almost 2. It's 4th and 1, and you're going to see them stay out there, I think.
Oh, there's not a doubt in my mind the way this offense is going. You got a couple playmakers out there. Multiple guys can take care of business here. I think you're still going to see the football on the ground. Many positive things have been happening. Make all the time out. It seems to be a little confusion here on the personnel.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do as they look for the time. So a timeout taken by Keystone, and timeouts are brought to you by Gorley Financial. We'll take a timeout as well. 6-0. Keystone leads, 5:46 to go here in quarter number 1. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
And we go to 4th down here, and I don't think he's going to get it. They pitched it out. Getting the carry was Nellis that time as he ran to the left side, and he's going to come up short. Central Clarion's going to take over on downs, I believe.
A nice call, but a very good stout job there defensively stepping up for Central Clarion.
That's one. I don't know. It's kind of hard because Central Clarion's pretty quick, too. That might be one that you maybe just kind of sneak up the middle. I don't know. But, hey, who am I? Nothing.
They have had success running to the outside all night. Went to the well and just came up a little short.
Hyman under center. Going to hand that off to Rex over the left side. Rex looking for room. Here's Rex. Rex banging around, and Rex finally is going to be brought down. We'll see where they spot him here, up near, right around the 42. It's about a 7-yard pickup is what it looks like. It's a second down here for the Wildcats of Clarion. They trail 6-0.
A nice solid run. Again, you don't have to do anything fancy. It's a fast-paced opening quarter of play here.
Hyman gets the line set, comes under center.
Rex now 9 rushes, or excuse me, 9 yards on 5 rushes, I should say. How about that? So Clarion has 6 total plays offensively here in the opening quarter. Play 5 to Rex and 1 with Hyman on the incomplete pass.
Double sidecar this time. Hyman out of the shotgun. Hands that for the left side, and not a lot there. Trying to see who that was. That was a Love getting the carry that time. He'll pick up about 4, maybe 5. Sets up a third down and about 3. Ball just over midfield, down around the 46-yard line here of Keystone. Again, the double sidecar. Hyman, high snap, pulls it down, hands it off. Hit in the backfield and drop for a loss on the play. Oh, what a big play that time by Jacob Henry. He got Rex.
Spot him right at that, tickling that 50-yard line.
Yeah, that's a loss on the play of about 4 yards. And that's going to force Central Clarion to punt the football. What a huge play that time. Nellis is going to go back to take this punt.
Great job again by that defensive front. The penetration, outstanding.
Good snap. Punt's on the way. Short. Nellis will come up to take it. He'll take it right around the 28-yard line. So 3:05 to go here in quarter number 1. Still 6-0 here, Panthers.
Good field position here for Keystone to start out with. Did you bring gloves tonight?
No.
Did you bring gloves tonight?
No. It's going to be beautiful.
Well, I was thinking, helping me out. I wasn't worried about yourself.
Set to bring you some hand warmers. Nellis went in motion. And keeping it was Corsetti, though. He dives for it up near the 45-yard line, or I think that's the 35-yard line. So he picked up 1 is all. So third down here in about 3. So third down and 3 for the Panthers as they try to keep the drive alive.
Nice job. They're taking the air out of the ball. They're slowing this tempo down a little bit. They're making sure everybody's on the same page as they check the armbands.
Single receiver to the right, twins off to the left. Here's Corsetti barking the signals, third down. Nellis went in motion. Rolling to the right side. Corsetti steps up, throws that football, and it's going to be incomplete.
No, it's
it's caught? No, it is caught. Boy, I thought it was not going to be caught, and it is. On that far side, it's caught by Nellis over there. Oh, no, it's Spence. I'll get it right at some point. And there we go. It's a first down. They're going to take that right up to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 5 on that one.
Yep.
This passing game is a great example. Sometimes everybody thinks you got to throw 20 and 30 yards down the field. It's a little dink and dunk offense because that's what the defense is giving them. So passes, for instance, 2 passes completed at 5 yards and 1 of 2 yards. So it's that short passing game. But that will open things up, certainly down the field as the game unfolds.
Corsetti again. Takes the snap. Looking to throw again down the left side, and it's just out of the reach of his intended receiver down there.
Boy, nice coverage there by Burford.
Nellis was down there.
You can see Burford that time reading the eyes of Nellis, so he's able to get in a little bit better position and just kind of created traffic. A little bit of contact, but really didn't certainly affect the play at all.
So 2nd down and 10. 1:27, clock stops on that incompletion here in quarter 1. Here's the handoff. Nellis tries to turn the corner, and boy, good job that time by Central Clarion. First to get over there for Central Clarion, that was Ravens. A good job over there to get the tackle. 3rd down and 11 now. Ravens did a nice job to
It's a good job defensively. You want to string that out because eventually the ball carrier is going to run out of real estate. That's exactly what Central Clarion was able to do. Just going to have to run one more play here before the end of the quarter. At least one.
So 3rd down, 11 here for the Panthers, up 6-0. It's been a stalemate so far other than that big play. Here's Corsetti to the right side, dumps it downfield, and it's incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 34 seconds. 4th down now, they're going to have to punt.
The ball had a little zip on it. Tell you, did you see those nachos that just cruised on by?
Yeah,
oh,
I saw your eyes. Your eyes were like, whoa.
I guarantee that with the little bit of breeze we have in the paperwork here, yeah, it'd be all over.
I don't know. I'm surprised Tyler's still sitting there. Usually he's got like all kinds of food, drinks.
Well, he's been signing autographs throughout the balance of the night.
Burford and Rex back. Corsetti's punt. It's short. It's going to bounce and then goes out of bounds right around that 40-yard line. We'll see where the official puts it out. 26 seconds to go. So Central Clarion with the football now. They trail 6-0. Really unable to get things rolling here.
Had a little bit of success, a couple of plays there with Ethan Rex rushing the football, and then some big plays defensively. Put the brakes on that. So they'll officially spot that ball to 37.
Hyman working here, and Rex will be in the backfield with him. Probably get one play here, and we'll go to quarter number 2. We'll see, as long as if it's a run.
We've had some teams in the league that could have got 8 plays off in 26 seconds.
Hyman drops back, looking to throw. Hyman steps up, firing the ball downfield, looking for Burford, and it's going to be knocked away. Great defensive play downfield. Oh, Burford was there, but what a great play by Eli Nellis.
Good play by Nellis. Like the play call, stretched that defense a little bit. Nellis with a good job. Last second, knocks that ball away. So the clock stops with 20.2.
Ball snap back, hands it off. Rex breaking some tackles, spinning around, good hard run as he takes it up to the 46-yard line. It's about a 6-yard pickup, 7-yard pickup.
Give Rex 13 of the ball game now.
3rd down, about 2 or 3, and that's the end of the first quarter. So we'll take a timeout, 6-0 as Keystone leads after 1. We will break. You are watching the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week. It's right here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, welcome back to Keystone High School. We go to quarter number 2, and it is a Hager Paving second quarter here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Tyler Oakes. We got Air Jordan with us, Scott Fox, and Nico Kozma up there. Third down here in about 2 for the Wildcats. They trail 6-0. Ball snap, hands it to Rex. Rex over the right side. Rex will have the first down as he squirts through that right side. Needed a couple. He's going to gain about 3, almost 4 on the play as he's just shy of midfield up near the 48-yard line.
The big key there is moving the chains. Again, it's a confidence builder here for Central Clarion. Trying to get in a rhythm. And you talk about it, it's easy to say, but until you get in that offensive rhythm, things start, you wonder what's going to go on next in your head, one of those scenarios. But you can see they're holding composure. They're not hitting the panic button. It's a one-play ball game. 6-0.
6-0. 6-0.
I'm not a big odd fan.
And off again to Rex over the right side. Breaking tackles is Rex this time and moving that line, and that's what he can do. And he'll go forward, and he'll pick up about 12 yards on the play as he takes it forward for that first down.
Lose those chains.
Yep, down near the 40-yard line.
Gives him 26 in the ball game, 9 attempts.
Love back in the backfield along with Rex with Hindman. Here's a handoff again to Rex. Boy, Rex really kind of taking over here as he takes that ball inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Give him 6 yards on that one.
Yeah, continue to feed him. But there is a flag out there, Michael. Face mask.
Yep, goes against the defense. It looks like the biggie, too. Yep, so that'll be the 15-yarder. They're going to go all the way down. Yeah, you can see it, Bob. It looks like what line here?
Inside
20?
the 20, like 19, 18. Yep, 18-yard line.
18-yard line, so we're in the Dubrook red zone. It looked like Hyman kept the football that time.
Going to give him 3, almost 4 yards on that.
As he moved it there. So 19 down to about the 16-yard line. Second down here in about 7.
Our angle is a little bit of a challenge tonight. A little low for the side of the football field. Bear with us.
Hyman takes the snap again. Hyman hands it off here, and Rex got the run, and Rex is going to be hit and dropped. And I'm not sure how much he gets there. Maybe down near the 15-yard line. So not a whole lot.
It's time Rankin in there to disrupt the timing of that run play. Did not get the tackle, but sometimes that guy who disrupts it really should get credit for a half a tackle, I think. Really just completely blew the timing on that one. Blew it up for Central Clarion.
Empty backfield this time. They're going to go 5 wide. Hyman whipping that football. It is caught. And it's a first down. And Rex gets the catch, and it's down for a first down. Let's see where they spotted here.
It'll be about that 5-yard line or so.
Yeah, I'm looking to see where the official's walking over at. So first and goal.
6-yard line.
Officially at the 6. Boy, I wish we had a monitor. That would make things nice.
You're asking for a lot.
Yeah. Ball snap back to Hyman. Hands it to Rex. Rex looking for room. Banging on the right side. And Rex. I don't think he gets in.
I think he's going to get just under half of that yardage needed.
And there, the handoff. Rex again on that right side. And Rex is going to be in there for the touchdown here for the Wildcats. There we go. We were just waiting for the hands to go up. There's the score. So the touchdown.
Punches it in from 2 yards out.
So now Central Clarion has a chance to take the lead here with the extra point. That comes at the 8:37 mark of quarter number 2. Rex kicking the football. That's Bish. And the kick is up, and that kick is good. So that will make it 7-6 in favor of Central Clarion. And we'll take a timeout. And you are watching the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. DUBROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
Back here at Keystone. Henry and Ellis are back deep. Schweitzer ready to kick things off here for Central Clarion. They lead 7-6. And a flag on the play.
Be a procedure call.
They'll back them up and they'll do it again.
One of those double clutch moves.
Yep. You know, this will tell you how long it's been since I've watched the No Fun League. Someone had it on the other night. I don't know where I was at. And they were kicking the ball off. I said, what in Hades are they doing?
It is one of the dumbest things they've ever done.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what are they doing?
You think that's
They're all
bad.
standing there, and I'm going,
that's
what?
bad. Now if you go for an onside, you have to indicate you're going to go for an onside. There is no surprise element. You have to tell them.
It's not even
bring the
football.
formation. It's not.
Why do you even
crazy.
watch that? That's not even football. Here we go. Ball bouncing around. Henry's going to pick it up. And Henry working his way. Good job bringing it back up near about the 35-yard line or so. So Keystone with the football, 8.5 to go here in the second.
Now for the real challenge. The challenge here is for Keystone to see how well they rebound as they're trailing here 7-6. Statistically, they've had an outstanding night dominating in the stats, but they're coming up a little short here on the scoreboard side.
Ball to 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Run in motion and keeping the football's Corsetti. He faked one way, went the other way, and he'll take that up right up past that 40-yard line, maybe the 41. Might be about 5 yards for him.
Nice hit there by Allison. Corsetti sure does not shy away from the contact. He's not afraid to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, he got more than I thought he did. He's going to take that up right up around the 44-yard line, so give him credit. He gets 8 yards, 2nd down here and 2.
He's got 83 in the ball game, 6 attempts and the 1 rushing touchdown.
Yeah, I like that fake too.
Does a great job by executing that fake.
Again, takes the snap, fires the ball, and it's batted at the line. Oh, and that was Heineman there, too. Hayden was right there, and boy, he's dancing. He says, ah. Now, back in our day, he would have had all that stickum on his hands, and he would have just ran down the field with it stuck to his hand.
Yeah, wonderful job there by Heineman. We talk about reading things as a defender, and that time Heineman able to read and get the time. Batted that one away.
So third down, about 2 here for the Panthers. 1-point ball game here. Ellis goes in motion. Corsetti works to the left side. Corsetti fakes, dumps it off. It's caught, and that's a first down. And
out of bounds, I think.
Yeah, he got it. That was Nellis, I believe, over there. Yep. Yeah, Nellis. Oh, they said it was out of bounds. You're right. We're all thinking, even the PA announcer was like, yeah, it's complete. Nope, they're saying it is incomplete. It was out of bounds. You're right, Governor.
So I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. That field didn't get, a yard
Well,
and
you
a half
never
wider
know.
on that side.
Punt coming up here for the Panthers. Rex will go back deep.
I'm telling you, I'd keep 10 up there in the box because he only needs to get a long 2 yards out of this one. But he is lined in a normal conventional position. And
they run that fake, and it goes right up the middle. And they're not going to get it. I don't know. Wait a minute here. Let's see where the official comes in at. Boy, it's going to – I don't think he has it.
They have got to be short on it.
I don't know. Well, it just depends. They may have to measure this one. This may be our first measurement of the season. It's very close. We need to have that line like they have for the other. We'll have to get Jake working on that one. Bringing out the chains brought to you by J&J Trailer Sales.
I couldn't understand. To me, it's short. It's got to be at least almost a yard short.
Yeah, so that bringing out the chains by J&J Trailer Sales, it is short.
Because if you watch where the down marker was on the far side, that fourth down marker, it was short.
That's the first time we got to say the bringing out the chains, though. I like that. So Central Clarion does a great job defensively. They'll take over here on downs. They lead by 1 here, 7-6. Wildcats now with 8:11 to go here in this Hager Paving second. We'll try to keep things moving.
Prior to that, of course, you heard me say that's why I keep 10 in the box because, look, they went forward deep in their own territory. Now you have a shorter place and you're in that center part of the field. I like going for it. I'm a little surprised they didn't go ahead and snap it back to Corsetti.
Yeah, let Corsetti do his magic. Double sidecar here, Love and Rex. Heineman looks to throw. Firing downfield, looking for Burford, and it is going to be juggled. Is it caught? It is caught. Burford brings it in somehow, and then it's knocked away, fumbled, and who has it? It's down on the field. And I think Clarion's going to end up with the football. Wow. We'll have to look at the replay on this one. We don't have it. We have to wait 6 more seconds, but boy, I want to see it. Wow.
Talk about staying with the ball.
Here's that replay. All right, so he catches it. They fight for it. Takes a few steps, lost the football. Then there's a fight. Could have been 3 or 4 guys getting it. Central Clarion gets the football. There we go on the replay. High snap to Heineman. Hands it off, though. And Rex down there, and I'm lost at this point down there in that far corner. It's dark, and Central Clarion right back with it. It was 1st and goal, 2nd and goal now. The ball down at the 1. Heineman, high snap. It goes over Heineman's head. We've seen that a few times, and it comes back near the 10-yard line. We saw that on the last play. It was a little high, and that one was very high over his head.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take as a quarterback, but Hyman did the wise thing. He secured that football.
That's a loss of 8 on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Those are the little things which make for a challenging time for an offense looking to put up points.
So here they go from the 9. Hindman, double sidecar with Rex and Love. Gives it to Love over the right side. Love cuts back in. Love down near the goal line. Does Love get in? Love does, and he's in for the touchdown. Love with the score for the Wildcats. That comes at the 6:24 mark.
Nice moves there on the part of Love. A little congestion to get through. Somehow he finds his way in from 9 yards out at the 6:24 mark.
Bichon for the extra point try. They fake out of it. Running back around. That's Beckwith with the football. Beckwith trying to run. Beckwith lowers the shoulder. Does he get in? And they're going to say he does. Beckwith at the 2-point conversion. So 15-6. Central Clarion leads with a 2-point conversion by Beckwith, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, Henry Nellis back deep to take the kick here. It is Daniel Schweitzer to kick things off. 6:24 to go here in the second. Hager Paving second quarter. 15-6 Central Clarion leading Keystone. There's the kickoff. Taken by Henry. Racing up the middle of the field. He can move too. There's room. Cuts back to the left side. Down that sideline, midfield. 45-40, 35. Down near the 30-yard line. Great return that time. Setting up the Panthers in great field position.
No, Laundry, you could see that, Mike. As the kickoff occurred, you could see a lane and a crease opening up. Great job by the return team setting that one up perfectly.
So there you go, great field position. He's down at the 28-yard line. Keystone trails here, 15-6, but now setting up themselves well. Spence the wideout on the left. Henry over there as well. Nellis is over there. Nellis went in motion. Corsetti took the snap, keeps it over the left side. There he goes! Corsetti's going to take that ball down the left side, but he's finally going to be tripped up. And he'll have a first down. It'll be first and goal as he takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You mentioned different times you look at a ball carrier and you think, wow, he has deceptive speed. No, there's no deception there. There's just pure speed.
That's a 23-yard pickup from the 28 down to the 5.
I love this formation because you're creating a one-on-one. You're going to let your playmakers make the play.
Corsetti hands it off. Nellis turns. Nellis looking. And he'll get down about to the 4, only about a yard. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line there for Nellis. And we do have an injured player down there on the field. Clock stopping at 5:24 here in the second. At halftime, we'll have stats for you. We'll have the keys to the second half of the game with the governor, and we'll also enjoy some of the bands too. We'll make sure we get each of the bands for a little bit on there for you. And don't forget, we'll have the Clarion County Marching Band Festival, brought to you by the music educators.
We do have an Ascendance scoreboard
Ooh,
update.
okay.
It is Karn City up 27-0 over Brookville in the opening quarter of play. We're a little challenged technology-wise because the reception here and the data, so we're limited on some of the updates that we can bring you. We will bring them as we receive them.
It's one of those things. It's crazy in this area in Knox. I don't know why, but cell coverage is just not real existent. But that's a good thing for the school because they don't have to worry about cell phones then.
That it is, my
Although
friend.
kids always find a way.
Coming off under his own power, Thalen Allison. Allison's made some big-time defensive plays tonight.
So here we go. It is a 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line here for the Panthers as they want to keep pace here with Central Clarion. Corsetti in the shotgun. He's all alone in the backfield. Nellis goes in motion. Corsetti's going to keep it over the right side, and it's all wide open on the right side as Corsetti will go in for the touchdown. 4-yard run for Corsetti as he scores.
Nothing fancy whatsoever on that one. Corsetti read it all the way. Outside is sealed by a pulling lineman.
So they will be going for the 2-point conversion here.
It was Monty Frederick sealing that lane for him.
Make it a 1-point game if they could get the 2-point conversion. Corsetti rolls to the left side, throwing that football, and it is incomplete. So the throw incomplete. So it's 15-12 is where we stand after that score. So it's a 3-point ball game, and we'll take a timeout as well. So with it a 15-12 score, 5:16 to go here in the first half. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
Kickoff was very, very short, and I'll tell you what, looking up and probably praying for his life that time was Jeremiah Queenan as he looked up and he takes that kick, but he did a nice job to hold on to it.
He did a real good job, I'm telling you. Having been in that role, the up guy, I always ran away from that. You didn't want me handling football. There's no secret about that. I'm there to open things up. I'm not to ever touch that football.
Central Clarion will have it at their own 42-yard line.
But great field position here. You know, again, a little bit of a gutsy call. That was basically like a pooch style of kickoff.
Hindman will come under center. Going to hand that football off over the right side. And not a whole lot there. That was Thalen Allison getting the carry that time. He'll pick up about 4 maybe on their second down here and 6.
First time Allison has touched the ball tonight.
Ball up at the just shy of the 45-yard line. Hyman again under center. Allison again goes in motion, and boy, that ball was down on the field. Does Keystone get on top of it? I believe they do. That mishandle there, and the Panthers are going to pick up that fumble.
What a huge break for Keystone here at the 4:21 mark. Golden opportunity for them. They've got the short field.
Yep, they start at their own at the Central Clarion 45-yard line now.
Not sure what happened, what the cause of the fumble was, but end result, it is Panther ball.
Corsetti in the shotgun now. The Panthers with the football back. Nellis went in motion. Corsetti keeps the football, goes left side. Boy, can he move. First down. He'll pick up 10 on that first down carry.
Reminds you of a deer almost. He's that fast, those legs.
Yeah, they say he's a little short. I thought he had 10, but they're going to say he'll pick up about 9.
He's got 118 in the ball game, 9 attempts.
The only time I ever see deer run, they're always running into my car.
Perhaps there's some type of odor that they're attracted to.
I don't know.
Or they just think you got a nice-looking vehicle.
Maybe. It's that nice Park Avenue Ultra, you know. Second down. Here's Nellis to the right side. Running with that football, he'll have the first down as he tiptoes out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play. Red Bank Chevrolet flag, and I think this one's going to be coming back.
Oftentimes, I didn't see the hold. However, when you see a lane like that that is sealed that well, generally as a rule, someone held on a little longer than what they should have. That is the case.
Yep. So they'll back him up. So it'll be 10-yard penalty. They'll mark it back. So it'll be a second down and about 11.
He indicates that nice run.
Yep. 3:27 to go here in the second. Glad you could be with us tonight here at Keystone High School. Having a blast. These two teams going right at it.
In between shivers.
I haven't shivered yet. This is like beautiful. I even thought about maybe coming out with the tank top and the shorts.
You probably did. That's the sad thing.
Nellis again. This time sends Henry in motion, and he'll keep it. Corsetti picks up a couple yards is all.
You can really hear those pads popping.
Third down, and looks like about 6, maybe closer to 7. But
good
6.
down to run on once again because it's 4-down territory. So you don't got to worry about trying to pick it up here on this third down. You'd love to ideally, but again, if you can get at least half of that yards, make it a more manageable 4th down scenario if you don't convert here.
Corsetti looks to throw. Corsetti steps up. Everybody's covered, now rolls. Fires the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried to get that into Nellis.
Sideline is lobbying hard for pass interference, so they're not going to get it.
4th down. We'll see what they decide here. 2:35, boy.
Personally, I would play the field position game. I would
punt it.
Try and punt it, try and pin him inside the 10. I think Coach Smith will go for it.
Yep.
In all likelihood.
Yep, offense is staying out there. Henry Nellis and Corsetti, the big threesome here that last week, all those yards.
A long time to talk about it. Maybe some second thoughts, or want to make sure and get the right play called.
So they're going to talk it over. And we'll remind you, too, halftime on the way. Next week, we're going to be back here at Keystone High School on Thursday night. Union AC Valley comes over to take on the Panthers. And on Friday night, we'll be at Central Clarion High School as Port Allegheny comes down to take on Central Clarion.
Yeah, last night, an awful lot of these Panthers over at that football game, and they were actually cheering on Red Bank. Yeah, they're kind of making the dog barking sound in front of us in the press box. It's great. I think those Thursday games are wonderful. Again, provide an opportunity for not just the fans but also players to go see some of the guys that they're going to be seeing. It's one thing to watch it on the film, watch your opponent on film. You get a chance to see them live. Pretty hard to beat. Something a little special about it too.
Yeah, Bob's a little upset here at Keystone. He wanted to get in line for the concession stand, and it continues to go clear back to the school.
It's crazy how many people were in line.
Yeah,
that says how good it is. That says it's worth the wait.
I wonder maybe we could sneak in the side door here and just say, hey, can we get,
Oh, we could try it.
Now,
Look,
Tyler.
Here's the good news.
Yeah.
I'm faster than you.
That's true.
So they'll catch you. They won't catch me.
That's true. Yeah, because with my knee right now, I'm not moving anywhere. I feel like Tyler last year when we picked on him, now he hasn't picked on me yet, and I'm waiting for it.
You wait.
2 years ago, that's right.
Gimpy,
I'm waiting.
Gimpy Kalinowski.
Yeah, we had all that stuff, and I even shared the thing with Gimpy. And
it's coming. The weekend's coming.
So here we go, 4th down, 6 to go here for the Panthers. Corsetti drops back. Corsetti looking to throw, fires the ball downfield. He's got Nellis. And it was right in Nellis's hand, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, my, and you see Nellis turning around in the end zone, and he goes, oh.
A picture-perfect call.
And that's one that he's going to think about for a little while. That's that one that when you're about 40 years old and you're sitting around a fire, they go, you remember that pass?
You heard me mention it many times. You have to have short-term memory. Forget about that one. It was not meant to be, as falls incomplete, and Central Clarion will take over. But 2:29 here, Mike, they do have all 3 timeouts remaining.
So here come the Wildcats now. They lead by 3. Here's Hyndman. They get that ball as they take over on downs. Ball handed off. Here's Rex over the right side. Rex weaving, breaks free. Rex 40, 35, down to the 20-yard line, and he's going to be stopped right down around the 30-yard line. Boy, did he take off, too, and you saw that big hole open up.
You saw that burst of speed. Had an opportunity, thought maybe we might see him go the distance, but moves that football deep into Keystone territory.
They're going to say he goes down right at the 30.
So 28-yard run that time.
Now this gets into our ear glasses, and we have to pay attention. Hyndman in the shotgun at the 30. Gives it right back. And the flag on the play as Rex took the carry.
No gray area. There's going to be a hold on this one.
So this one will be coming back. We haven't had many flags on in this ball game.
No, pretty fast paced ball game thus far. You're setting things up a little bit so that wide side of the field now is to the right. But going to lose a pile of yards here on this penalty.
Oh, they're still talking.
Well, they want to get the spot correct. I think there were multiple infractions, so they want to get what would be most beneficial, obviously, to Keystone here as they sort this out. The infractions would have been obviously against Central Clarion, so again, they're going to mark it off from the spot of the foul.
It goes back to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 20 here for the Wildcats. Empty backfield this time for Hyndman. Looking to throw. Looks to this left side, dancing around, steps up, eludes one tackler. Looks to run to the left side, forced out of bounds. See how far he gets here. He got back a bunch.
Yeah, nice chunky yardage on that.
It picks up about 8, almost 9. They give him 9. So 3rd down here and 11.
Got 123. We haven't talked about it. Central Clarion with all 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, they moved the marker back a little bit, but still, ball right around the 22 or 23-yard line, so a good pickup. Hyman ready, 3rd down and long. Hyman dropping to the right side, firing, and it is incomplete on that far side. So 4th down, and I would imagine they're just going to keep that offense out of there here. That ball at the 23, you're looking at about a 40-yard field goal.
A little longer than what you'd like to try. The big key, too, is I think, again, a little bit of a breeze here, so I want to get everybody on the same page. And it should only be 3rd down, I'm thinking in my head, right?
Oh, it is. Okay.
Okay.
Because of that penalty. You're right.
Just getting a little worried. I thought
yeah, I was adding things wrong, but that's not
okay.
unusual, you know. Here's Hyman working in that shotgun again. Hyman looking to throw, firing the football, and it is caught. That was Rex coming up with the catch. So 4th down, we'll see how far they're going to put that. He's going to be just shy of the 1st down marker. Boy, and he picked up about 12. So 4th, and it's not many, about 2. So 4th down and a couple. Minute 11 to go here in the first half. Hyman working again with the empty backfield. 3rd down and a couple, or 4th down and a couple. Ball snap back to Hyman. Hyman throwing that football, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find the guy cutting across the middle, and that's going to be a turnover on downs to the Panthers.
Credit that Panther defense, bend but don't break philosophy. Able to survive the scare.
Now, if you're Keystone, you're coming out, you got about 1:07. Do you go Mr. Conservative and just run that football a little bit here? And
I do. Because you're deep in your territory. Look, everything's went pretty well for you. It's just a 3-point deficit. If you are going to throw, it has to be down the field. You can't throw anything short because if by some crazy thing that gets intercepted, there's not really much time to react. A lot will depend on what happens on 1st down.
Ball's on the 12. Corsetti lowers the shoulders and forward. Doesn't get a whole lot here. Clock running. Central Clarion still has 3 timeouts, and I think you're going to see them start to use those timeouts.
They do. Corsetti, by the way, 11 attempts, 120 yards, 121 yards on the ground, excuse me.
Good first half.
Yeah, very, very good first half. I think special teams, as we look at a whole, special teams are one of the big factors in tonight's ball game.
And great night here at Keystone High School. We got to thank all the folks here at Keystone. Kevin Craig, the new athletic director, took very good care of us. Even when he saw Bob, usually you never know how people are going to react.
It's this Dolphins hat. It brings a calming feeling to me.
So here we go. 2nd down and 8, 2-yard pickup for Corsetti on that 1st down.
This is where it does pay to hold on to those timeouts.
Henry in the backfield with Corsetti now. He's going to hand out to Henry. Henry looking for some room, and Henry leans forward. Not a whole lot there. That was Allison in there helping with the stop. He might get a yard. And Central Clarion uses another timeout. 45 seconds. Central Clarion will have 1. They try to force the Keystone Panthers to get that ball back to them.
And remember, generally as a rule, Central Clarion, they probably have, in my mind, one of the best 4th down punt block scenarios or type of attacks that is in all of District 9. They have blocked a ton on 4th down, so you're deep in your own territory. If you're looking ahead and you don't have success in this down, I'm sure Coach Todd Smith well aware of that, thinking about that.
So 45 seconds on the clock here, and a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Skies have become cloudy. Do not expect showers tonight. It's just
have an Ascendant scoreboard trucking update from
All right.
Garden City. They're up 55-0 at halftime.
Wow.
A lot of points out of those Gremlins this season.
All right, so here we go. It is a 3rd down and 8. Rossetti takes the snap, hands it off, and over the right side. Oh, a flag on the play comes in. There's a flag. I saw that come in.
And you see Keystone players clapping. Obviously not a good sign if you're a Central Clarion fan.
So we'll see. We'll sort it out. It was a short gain, if anything. I don't think they gained much. If the penalty goes against Central Clarion.
Officials have not given any indication as to what the penalty is, but
personal foul. Wow. Yep, that'll change it right there. So it's a new set of downs for the Panthers, so we'll march them down 15 yards.
it gives you plenty of breathing room now. If you want, you still have the one timeout. Stretch the field, see what's out there. I'm going to be conservative, but realistically, you've got athletes out there. You've got playmakers. You had a couple of good looks down the field earlier, just unable to make a deep connection. But Corsetti is 3 of 9 for 12 yards in the ballgame.
All right, so here we go. It's a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after the penalty to Central Clarion. Ball sits at the 30-yard line on the Keystone side of the field. Ball handed off right up the gut. Nellis. And he's just going to get about 3 maybe. Clock running, 27 seconds. I think Keystone will use a timeout here. That's kind of interesting.
Well, now, this play here, you can go to page 35 in the playbook and try something maybe that you haven't shown anybody. Also, maybe that you worked on in 2-a-days and practice. And nice little gadget play where if it works, great. And if not, you're really not going to be hurt because you got plenty of real estate out there.
It's already. Tyler's picking on me over here, and you guys can't hear him. I'm going to turn his mic up someday so people can hear it.
So you going to buy propane for my Mr. Buddy heater when I start bringing them?
I have the Big Buddy heater.
That's
actually.
what I've got. Yeah, that's
the big one with the 2. I even have the refill thing.
Although on my fixed income, sometimes it's a challenge.
Folks, he talks about fixed income. He has more mattresses with more money in them than all the banks in Clarion County.
Hey, my name's Dunkle. It's not Kalinowski.
Here's Corsetti working. 2nd out and 7. And over that left side, Corsetti kept it. He'll be dropped in the backfield. 19 seconds. And they will not have to take another play unless they would want to. Down to 9, 8, 7, and I think that's going to be it for the first half. And that will be, as clock will expire, and we'll take a timeout. And when we come back, we will have for you the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. Here at half, it is 15-12 in favor of Central Clarion over Keystone, and you are watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net. If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All right, back here, Heater Lumber Halftime Show from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. Hey, we have an interview down on the field. We're going to send it down to Brock Air Jordan. I think he's got the Burford family down there.
Wide receiver, Central Clarion. Good. So down here with Brian and Laura Burford, parents of Mason Burford, a Central Clarion wide receiver. You know, Brian, I've talked to coaches, to players. I hear a lot about Mason and his leadership and his work ethic. You know, just talk about kind of like what he's like with home at that. You know, he's got a good work ethic. I hear good things about him.
Well, oddly enough, he goes to bed fairly early, which is something that he doesn't get from me, but he does. He spends a lot of time at the gym, and he puts in a lot of time for it.
Yeah, and Laura, I've had the pleasure of working with Mason a couple times already this year. He's a great kid, great to talk to. Just, you know, who does he get that from between the two of you?
Well, Brian's definitely more of the... People think I'm more social, but it's definitely him. I could just stay home all the time, so I don't know. He's probably a good mix.
And then, you know, you guys have had the pleasure of watching some really good Clarion teams over the years with Ty and Ethan as well, you know. Is there some competition with Mason there? Is he trying to outdo all of them, or is it? Well,
I got it.
If you talk to his brothers, they will tell you without a doubt they didn't think he was going to have an athletic bone in his body, and they thought, oh, he's going to be the one that's not going to be athletic, and then he turned out to be, you know, one of the better of the three. So
his older brothers both say he's the best athlete,
and they're both here right now too. So they do a good job of supporting each other. So
well,
it's nice.
Being an older brother myself, I would never let my brother know that. He probably had some better days than I did, but I'll never let him know that. You know, lastly, I guess building on to that question, you know, what kind of role models have Ty and Ethan been for Mason? You know, he's had a great career here. Part of that really good relay team last year. You know, just kind of talk about kind of what role models they've been to him.
Well, Ethan played college football, and Mason got to see him like persevere, even though, you know, you don't get a lot of time playing in college. He like stuck with, and he really enjoyed it. And Ty just has always been the first person that Mason calls if there's trouble or if something good happens. He's the first person he calls.
They both do a good job with supporting them. You know, they call him Ty before they call. Yeah. Before Mason comes to either one of us, it's always, I got to call Ty or Ethan. So
yeah, and then so far it's been a great game so far. Just talk a little bit about this experience tonight. You know, two really good teams playing tonight.
Well, it's good. I mean, sometimes when you're in a 72-0 game, it makes it real difficult. But I love the fact that we're playing Keystone again. I mean, I asked Ty, and I think Ty said he maybe was a senior or junior last time Keystone Keystone and Clarion had played. So it's good to see local competition, and it's great. I mean, it's 15-12. It's a great game. It's fun to watch, so we're glad to be a part of it.
Alrighty, that was Brian and Laura Burford, parents of Mason Burford, and we're going to send it back up to the guys in the booth.
All right, again, going into trenches is been brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. I want to thank Luton's for that great job down there. I'll tell you what, those guys are good interviewers, Bob. I know you went to school with Mr. Burford there, and he's got a future, I think, in this business.
I'm going to be unemployed.
I know. He's pretty good. We continue here in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show. Why don't we take a look at those stats and how they stack up?
Well, looking at Central Clarion, Michael, they have a total of 167 yards of total offense, 102 on the ground, 65 through the air. On the ground leading the way, Ethan Rex, 1 touchdown rushing. He's got 82 total yards, 3 yards out of Carter Hyman and 14 yards out of Love, as well as Allison adding 3. So 65 yards for Carter Hyman through the air. He's 3 of 7, hauling in receptions. Rex checking in with 2 for 20, and Mason Burford 1 for 45. That Burford one is certainly a highlight worthy. As catches the ball, there's a fumble, still retains possession, comes up with it, all for 45 yards. As we take a look at Keystone. Keystone again, you talk about close. 165 yards offense compared to that 167. I think these stats might be a little reflective of the score here, 15-12. They are, because dominating and rushing also 153 yards rushing versus 12 yards passing, so total of 165 for Keystone. Leading the way, Dom Corsetti, 2 rushing touchdowns, 120 yards, 12 attempts, 29 yards out of Eli Nellis, and Jacob Henry adding 3. Corsetti, by the way, is 3 of 9 for the 12 yards. Hauling in receptions, Nellis and Spence each with 5 yards, and Rankin checking in with 2 yards as well. So again, 165 yards total offense for Keystone, 167 for Clarion.
All right, again, those are the Laurel Eye Clinic stats. And as we go to this break, let's give the Central Clarion Wildcat Marching Band a listen. And you're in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show here on Explore Clarion Kerle Tire Football.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
All right, back here in the Heater Lumber halftime show, there's some of the twirlers there for the Keystone Marching Band, and we continue 15-12 here at halftime as Central Clarion leads Keystone at the half. Time to take a look at the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys of the second half. And Bob, when you look at the second half coming up, boy, both of these teams, it's neck and neck right now. You see any changes, things these teams need to do to get ready to come back and win this game in the second half?
Yeah, I think obviously we always talk visitors first, so we'll take a look at Central Clarion. I think it's important for them to finish drives. They've had a couple of nice drives, unable to finish them, unable to get points off of them, and you need to do that, Mike. It's only you have just a 3-point lead, it's a 1-score lead. That's not going to be the final score. Not sure what the final score is going to be. I'm going to tell you, it is not going to be 15-12. There's no question about that. You do need more points. The big key is finish off drives and avoid turnovers and avoid costly penalties. Penalties have put them in difficult positions to convert on the offensive side, and then had a chance late, but a defensive penalty occurred late in quarter number 2. So you got to avoid those type of things. Now, if we look at Keystone, they've done many, many things well. They need to also finish off some drives. They gambled a couple of times, couldn't convert on 4th down, but I like the aggressiveness, and certainly they've had success running the football. In my mind, let Dom Corsetti make the decisions out there. You're going to have him throw a little bit more, I think, just to keep this defense a little honest, because they're starting to sell out a little bit more and more towards that run, which I think should open something up down the field for one of your speedy receivers. But I think you're going to have to throw the football down the field a little bit. But again, I can tell you this, final score is not going to be 15-12.
All right, again, those Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the second half. Brought to you by Fallers Furniture. They're located over there at the old Comet Building. And I said before, if you haven't had a chance to see, they did a fantastic job over there with that building. It looks great. And go check out Fallers Furniture. Well, let's give the Keystone Marching Band a quick listen. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll try to get some more scores for you, too. Here's the Keystone Panther Marching Band here.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
All right, back here at Keystone High School, we go to second half action. 15-12 as the Central Clarion Wildcats lead the Panthers of Keystone. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Tyler Oakes, the angry man himself. We got Air Jordan down on the field, Brock Air Jordan, Scott Fox down there, Nico Cosma up on the other camera, The main camera taking care of business tonight. That'll wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Third quarter sponsor is Ascendance Trucking.
So, since we're doing a doubleheader this coming week, what time can fans be ready to be in line and wait to get your autograph?
On
nights?
Thursday, because I'll be coming from school. I might just come here, I think, because it's senseless to drive to Clarion and back here because I'm coming across 80. So I could be here earlier, maybe say 4 o'clock.
So are you willing to take the debit cards yet, or are you still just cash only?
The debit cards, but I do have the 4% surcharge.
Okay. Just got to make sure everybody knows. That's Hall of Famer Mike Kalinowski. Come get your autographs.
And people are like, what? When did that happen? And Dave Constantino is shaking his head going, dear Lord.
You Hall of Famers have a lot in common.
Yeah. Well, here's the run back as we go right to action. Coming back across the 40 of the 30-yard line. That was Burford on the run back. We just saw his folks.
Burford ran the width of the field.
Yeah, a couple times.
Very good, respectable field position here for Central Clarion.
Yeah, we're outside tonight and we're very low, so you have to bear with us. We're doing our best. Football is one of those games where with your broadcasting, the higher you are, kind of the better. Ball sitting right around the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. Hyman with a double sidecar. They lead by 3. Going to give that to Love. And he'll be tripped up, and he'll get up across the 40. And they're going to say knee went down at the 40. And that's Rex, actually, with the carry.
Rex again, nice chunky yardage.
Second down here, and that's actually closer to 4. So it's a 6-yard pickup. Nose of the football resting at the 40-yard line. Here's Hyman, takes the snap. Gives it to Rex again over the right side. Rex this time. Oh, there's a flag on the play. And did that ball come out? I don't know. The guy's jumping all over. Nope, Rex is just going to be stopped there, but he's, after a short pickup, he'll get about 1.
Illegal chop block. So that'll march him back.
It's a 1-yard pickup, but it's going to come back for the penalty.
Starting to see a few of those players cramp up a little bit out there. And penalties are the Achilles of every program. And that's a big one.
Yeah, that's going all the way back to the 24-yard line. The big 15-yarder.
And this it really completely changes the complexity of the play call selection here in this 2nd and long situation now.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 20. Hyman drops back. He's looking to throw. Firing the football. He's looking for Burford. He's got him. And Burford's going to be hit and drop, but they get back a huge chunk of that yardage as he's back up across the 35 up near the 38-yard line. And it's going to set up a 3rd down here and still about 5 yards to go. So they pick up about 15 of it.
Yeah, really needed that now. This is a 3rd and makeable scenario here. Still, you would think an apparent passing down.
Just underway here in quarter number 3. 3rd down and about 5 here for the Wildcats. Ball handed off, and there's nothing doing on that right side. Cut down there. That was Rex again, and he'll only get maybe, well, really nothing.
Yeah, Panthers elect to blitz that time. Got the right hole. Good play call selection there for the defensive side of the football. Stuffed it up, brings up that 4th and punting situation.
Back to punt is Bish. Oh, they're going to run the fake. Here's Bish on the left side. Bish is hit. They're not going to get it. Oh, he's hit right at the 35-yard line. He got about one, and that's it. And Keystone will take over in excellent field position right at the 40-yard line.
Gutsy call by Coach Eggleton as they come up short. Great field position here now for Keystone.
So now the Panthers with outstanding field position, trailing by 3. Here's Corsetti.
Ball right at the 40-yard line.
Corsetti takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He rolls to the right side. Corsetti will get drugged down, but he'll be dropped not till he gets almost 5. He'll get down near the 35-yard line. 5 yards for him.
Again, very makeable. Anytime you're cutting in and getting yardage like that in chunks, and I mean 4 or 5 yards of crack, you've got to be pleased with the performance. It's the offensive coordinator's delight.
Second down and 5 here for the Panthers. Corsetti takes the snap again, this time throwing, and the ball's tipped, and it's going to be, is it picked off? No. Falls to the ground. Boy, that ball dangerous there too.
It looked like there was a good chance for the interception to take place.
Yeah, Brendan Carrier was close there to it.
Just could not reel that in. Third down, but that's okay because, again, you're thinking ahead. The reality is you're thinking ahead, well, we got 4. It's going to be a 4-down scenario, so it's third down now into 5. Kind of playing with house money a little bit on that second down, if you will.
Yep. So here we go, third down 5 here for the Panthers from the 35 of the Wildcats. Nellis goes in motion. He's going to fake to Nellis. Looking to throw is Corsetti. Corsetti firing the ball. It is juggled, picked off, it's intercepted. The ball was hit and intercepted. With that football here, that is Mravens with the interception, and then the ball came out, they're saying, and now the officials are going to talk. Did Keystone get it back? No, they're going to say it is not. Here is the replay. There's the pickoff coming back.
There is a flag, however. The question is it?
So there we go, and here's here's the call.
The block in the back on the return. Explaining it'll be from the spot of the foul.
.909 to go here in this third quarter. It's a 3-point advantage for the Wildcats.
Actually, it will go.
After the change of possession, there was a penalty on the Wildcats.
The penalty does go against Central Clarion, maintain the possession.
Yeah, that'll back them up. Back around the 27-yard line. First and 10. Hyman works in the shotgun. Twins out to the right, twins to the left. Little draw play. Rex gets a good carry, takes it up across the 30 and up near the 33-yard line. About, looks like about 6 yards on the carry. Second down here at about 4.
You can really tell level of intensity's just ratcheted up a little bit here in the second half. You hear the loud shoulder pad pops. Central Clarion looking to move this football down the field.
Same setup with Hyman now barking the signals. He's going to keep it. He gets stood up, leans forward, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the first down marker. They needed 4. I'm looking down the line, and he's about a yard shy. So it sets up a third down and 1.
Not 100% certain, but I'm thinking that was a broken play because he was looking to hand it off. no one there. Did the wise thing. Made a little something out of what was there.
So 3rd down and 1 here for the Wildcats. Third down and 1. Here's Hyman. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it again. And leans forward. He'll have the first down. Yep, he'll get up near the 45-yard line. That's about a 2-3 yard pickup for him, and they're going to move the chains.
Kept those legs churning after contact.
Good job by Hyman that time. Well, just shy of that 45-yard line. Clock down to about 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Now looking to throw. Hyman steps up. Oh, he's hit and he's going to be sacked. Loss on the play. Going back to the 35-yard line. They'll lose about 5. Trying to see who was in there to get him. Yeah, number 22, that was Money.
Money that time, a good solid hit. He will come out, catch a breather. Now 2nd deep. Again, changes the play call complexity here. Behind the sticks.
2nd down, 15 now for the Wildcats. Ball at their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw again. Hyman firing the football. And this one's going to be, is it incomplete? So tried to find Rex on the far side, and it goes incomplete.
And their injured Panther on that far side.
Staff going over to attend to the injured player here. 6:15 to go here in the 3rd. It is an Ascendance Trucking 3rd quarter. Of course, that's the old Zockerl Motors. And, you know, I was contacted by Ascendance. They had me do their on-hold thing. And I said, you know, how's it going with Pat? And they said, not good. Not good.
So maybe they might say we'd rather not talk about it.
They're like, was he that lazy before? I'm like, I don't know. His brother talked about him a lot.
It had been a little bit of a struggle for us to get updates tonight for that Ascendance scoreboard. So we're relying on, again, the data. We're a little limited here. So not getting the scores rolling in like we normally do.
Yeah, Punxsy Dubois, I think. Dubois was up by a point, I think, is what they said on Punxsy. So sure, Dave Constantino smacking the counter and home or the table going, no.
Of course, that's Hall of Famer Dave Constantino.
That's right.
You guys all have this little clique, you Hall of Famers.
Yeah, we have to compare our rings. I don't know.
Guys like me, guys like Pat, we're on the outside. That's all right. It's well-deserved, well-earned. No question about that. 6:15, a stoppage in play was for an injury.
Yeah, and it looks like Henry, they're working there, and it looks like cramping. And that's just one of those things. And it is cooler tonight, but still is a factor.
Again, you're still not in game condition. Ultimately, it takes, in my mind, typically 3, sometimes even 4 games to get in that game shape.
Hey, we had to deal with Scott Fox tonight with his cramping issues. So, you know. Here's Hyman now looking to throw again. Pocket collapses, steps up. Now he's going to run. Here's Hyman. Did he get rocked in the middle of the field? But he does get good yardage back. Wow. And another Panther down. And it was a big hit, but the Panther is down here up near the 44-yard line.
I'm telling you, if I'm hit that hard, I'm just calling it a night. I'm saying I said, well, I guarantee the ball would have went flying loose, and I'm just going to call it a night. It's a good, clean shot.
Pickup of about 4 or 5, and it's a 4th down here at about 5 or 6 is the official call.
It's a good heads-up play that time.
Moon just coming out, got the crescent up there. Nice night really forming here. This is, I'll tell you what, you couldn't ask for better weather in August.
I could.
This is just amazing.
I could, and
because
I will.
that crappy 90 stuff and 100-degree stuff that we can usually get.
Hey.
And if you're a football player, this is just amazing. And coming off there under his zone power, good to see, is Joey Spence. And we're going to get set for the punt here. Bish will punt.
Going to have Allison switch sides.
Number 22 to punt for the Wildcats.
Oh, actually, Rex is going to go back. I think that's Henry back there to receive. Oh, they're going to fake, and there's a flag. Yeah, legal procedure. That'll back them up 5 more.
Yeah, there was some confusion on the alignment on that. Marching back the 5 yards.
Set up a 4th and 11 for Central Clarion.
You're laughing. I'm actually shivering over here.
Oh,
I genuinely am shivering.
I'm in my element, man. And you actually too. You're the one that goes out west in the middle of winter where it's like 18 below zero.
See, I'm dressed for that occasion.
Here's Rex. Now he's going to punt it.
A rugby-style punt.
Yeah, and it's a good punt. It goes down, way down there. And it'll be down around the 10-yard line, it looks like. We'll see where the official spots it. But a great punt that time by Rex.
Yeah, definitely changing the field position with that punt. That's what people ask me all the time. That doesn't make any sense. You like to hunt out in Idaho where it's cold and snowy. You lived in Florida. You're back here. What gives? Well, you can't have everything.
Nope.
But at least out there, see, I'm dressed for it.
Well, and that's your fault if you're not dressed tonight for it. You knew it was going to be cold.
It's Pennsylvania. It's August. I shouldn't have to have, like, a winter jacket on.
Just shaking my head. Anyway, here we go. Keystone with the football here. Corsetti working the shotgun. I'm going to rely on Bob with some glasses, too, because it's way over there and it's dark over there.
I am expecting a little bit of sympathy from you once in a while.
Oh, sometimes. Here's a quick throw. Tried to find Spence, but it's going to fall incomplete. Threw it a little behind him. We've known each other too long for compassion. You know how like old married couples are? They hate each other. My parents, when my dad retired, they used to be a very loving couple. And when he retired many years ago, it was like, what happened?
Look for Keystone, I think, to go back to that rushing attack, Mike. Did have a nice look there. Pass falls incomplete.
5:49 to go here in the third. Things have kind of gotten to a little lull here. We'll see. Corsetti again looking to throw. Rolls out to the right side. Pumps once, pumps again. Looking, tries to direct traffic. Fires that football. And it is caught. Found his man. And that is caught by Rankin. That's Rankin with the catch. Have to see where they spot him.
We have another injury.
Yeah, we got a guy back there, a guy over here. There's a Wildcat down. We got a Panther down. Third down, so the pickup on the play is about 8 yards. It'll be a third down and about 2 with 5.5, and it's really slowing the game down here. We've had the cramping issues on several plays in a row.
Corsetti bought a lot of time on that one. He was very close. Great presence of mind to realize where he was out on the football field, almost stepping out of bounds. Chucked the rock, the last available second.
So they'll help these players out.
Might be a case of the last man standing.
It could be. I'm just waiting for you to grab the back of your leg and go down, and then we're done.
You laugh. Actually, last night I had to stand quite a bit, but it's the last night I got home. I actually had a cramp.
Really?
I'm upstairs. Ooh.
Yeah. Actually,
my cat looked at me like something's definitely
wrong. With our age too, I actually have the leg cramp. You know those pills you can get. They're right by the bed. You never know. That's just one of those advice things out there. If you're our age or older, folks, make sure they're there.
where all those geriatric items are located at.
That's right. Ball snap back to Corsetti. He's going to keep it over the right side. He's hit once, now tries to turn the corner. He's going to be tripped up. I don't think he gets there. So 4th down, no, he actually loses about a yard. So sets up a 4th down here at about 3.
I know the temptation is there to go for it, but boy, I am the conservative. I'd launch this ball.
Yeah, you got to punt it.
Your defense has played very stout
I think
tonight.
so.
I think show confidence in that defense. But if I'm out there for Central Clarion, I'm telling you, still I'm going to play this honest and keep everybody at least thinking that I'm ready for it on the defensive side.
Rex stands back just over midfield. There's the punt out there.
That's what I'm beginning to
They're
wonder.
counting.
Seem to be just a little bit of confusion out there. And oftentimes, again, when you have that cramped scenario, these players are playing both ways. So you can expect to see that.
Timeouts brought to you by Gorley Financial. Want to thank them for that. Have to mention 2 punts brought to you by Janny Montgomery Scott, the Clarion office. Have to sneak that one in because we just had that punt. A lot of great sponsors this year, and we want to thank everybody. And so
we have a lot of fun being here, but again, there's a lot of expensive equipment sitting around here.
Well, and Tyler's salary too. You know,
I was getting ready to say, contrary to what I always joke about your salary, we're actually the small part of the
That's right.
broadcast. It's the case of all this equipment around.
In 2 games coming up next week, we'll be back here at Keystone High School. Union AC Valley Keystone. That's going to be a battle.
Yeah, no question about that. Look forward to these games, and I guarantee there's a number of good folks here from Union AC.
That line still hasn't gone down. Look back there at the concession stand.
That's how good it is. That is how good that concession stand is.
Drops back, looks to throw, firing the football down the middle of the field, and we got everyone running into each other, and the flag's going to be thrown. Well, pass interference. Rex was the intended receiver, and a bunch of guys kind of converged on him, so that penalty will give Central Clarion the 1st down.
Yeah, I've seen less contact in Greco-Roman wrestling. That's all right, though. And I don't mind seeing a pass interference being committed in that situation because, again, if you don't make a little bit of contact, the odds are he's coming down with that football. Yeah. Give up the 15-yard penalty. It's not like the NFL where it's the spot foul.
I mean the no fun league. That's what I call it.
So it's a lot better field position here if you're a Keystone Panther fan versus down the field further.
So they'll march it down there after the penalty, the 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10, Hyman under center again. And a whistle. And they're gonna,
that time.
Yep.
Allison rocked a little bit.
Remember when I said there weren't a lot of flags in the game early?
Yeah, way to go.
Yeah. I remember Dave Cadis would always, we would be doing games, and as soon as one of us would say, boy, this game's really moving quickly, it would change as Dave once said, the game is moving at a glacial pace.
By the way, I forgot to remind you. I forgot to tell you this. Maybe you knew this or maybe you didn't know this. Dave Cadis is grading you tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he is. He's at home, F for this.
He's the professor.
C.
So
oh, in college you get E's instead of F's.
You're going to really toe the line.
I'll get a critique when I get home in a text. Okay, Hyman ready to go. 1st and 15. Little end around, hands that off. Getting the carry that time was Allison. Very short gain. Well, he maybe got 1. Maybe. If we're going to be kind. You want to be kind?
Yes.
Okay.
And the PA announcer agrees with us. Yeah. That gain of 1. He's the eye in the sky, if you will. He's a lot higher than what we are.
Yep. 2nd down, 14. But you can also see these teams.
Oh.
No, not yet.
Yeah, I did.
It's only supposed to snow later. That's all right. But both these teams are using the clock too. Like they're actually time management's another thing coming into play.
Taking the air out of the ball.
Now this time, will Central Clarion take a timeout?
They will, I think. Otherwise, it's going to be a delayed game.
Yeah, so 3:34 to go here in the third. Why don't we take a timeout, too, because we need a breather as well. It is 15-12 in favor of Central Clarion over Keystone, and you're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
All right, back to action as the timeout taken by Central Clarion. 3:34 to go here in the third. It is a third down here and about 14 here for the Wildcats. Ball snap back, handed off. Love over the right side, spinning around. He'll get some good yardage, and he'll take that football. Trying to see where the official comes in at. He'll gain about 7 is his gain. So it sets up a third down here and still about 7, almost 8. They're going to say 7 officially. So it was 14 yards. He gained 7, needs 7. See, I shouldn't second guess myself. Yeah, I really should, actually.
Well, it involves math.
Yeah,
so
it's
yes.
math. Here's Heinman again. In the shotgun with the double sidecar. Hands it off. And getting the carry that time was Rex, and Rex is going to be knocked down, but I don't think he gets to the first down marker.
Going to be just shy.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down here. So he needed 7. He's going to gain about 5, so 4th down and 2. 2:29 to go here in this third quarter. Central Clarion leads by 3. The offense stays out. They're going to go. They need 2 yards. It's a long 2. You hear the Keystone crowd getting into it. We're right in the mix of them. Here's Heinman taking the snap. Heinman keeps it. Heinman leans forward, stays on his feet, and he gets the score, but he lost the football, and the Panthers are on top of it. Heinman had the first down, but as he was stumbling, lost the football, and the Panthers will get it here with 2:03 to go in the third quarter.
Tough break. I think he was realizing he was losing the football, started to drop down to his knee. The ball came out before he's the whole way down on the ground. Tough break there for Central Clarion. Once again, a bend but don't break philosophy out of Keystone. Able to dodge a bullet there.
Here's Corsetti in the shotgun. 2:03 to go in the third. They trail by 3. Over the left side. And Corsetti kept it. And Nellis had it. And
host of flags.
Yeah, so I think this is coming back. Wasn't much of a gain either.
The game really has started to get sloppy on both sides of the football. Some holds and other infractions being committed by both sides. False starts. Usually you're not going to see that, starting week number, in a sense. Yes, it's officially week number 1, but really week number 2.
I hate that week 0 stuff.
I've got to tell you, I'm not a big fan of it myself.
Oh, here we go. 2nd down and 20 after the hold. Or 1st and 20 after the hold. Corsetti rolling over here to the right, looking downfield, fires the ball, sliding, and coming up with the catch is Nellis. Nice sliding catch. And he's downfield, and we'll see. He's close to first down yardage. Does he get it? No.
He's going to be well short.
Yeah, I was looking at that first marker. He's actually short. He's going to pick up about 12 or 13, so it sets up a second down here and 7.
Some personnel issues out there right now. Getting everybody in position.
Yep, someone's got to tie the shoe. I'm going to say about a 12-yard pickup. Second down here and 8. Good catch, too, by Nellis. Had to slide to get that. Reminds me of Bob. Pictures I saw of you in high school with those sliding catches and stuff.
No, I'd be head first.
That's right, yeah, like Pete Rose.
That's right.
Second down and 8. Here's Nellis working. Minute 16 to go here in this third. He'll take the snap, looks to throw, pumps again, dumps it off. Spence with the catch. Spence moving with that football. Spence working it downfield. Spence looks like he might have that first down as he's up near the 40-yard line. Yep.
Definitely enough to move the chains, that's for sure.
That's about a 14-yard pickup, so they're going to move it. Just had to wait and see.
Nice little drive here. Again, oftentimes the drives will be disrupted based on that initial penalty on first down, but they're getting it. They're chiseling away at that yardage total. Still trail here by 3 points late in quarter number 3.
Ball to 35. Nellis, or that's a Corsetti keeping the football spinning around. Corsetti stays up on his with that hand cupped up, and he'll get near the 45-yard line. They're going to say second down here. He's going to pick up about 8. Was waiting to see where the spot was on the far side of the field. Second down and 2.
We'll have to run at least one more play.
Second down and 2 here for the Panthers. Corsetti again. Sidesteps a couple tacklers, leans forward. And he's going to be
have the first down.
It'll be close. See where they spot him. Yep, he'll get it. He needed 2. He's going to get it. And once they set it, that'll be the end here of the third quarter. They're going to let that clock run out. We'll switch that. With the rebound. All right, back here at Keystone High School, we go to quarter number 4. It's a Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here on the EYT Media Network, exploreClarion.com. And Keystone with the football. We turn around, switch sides of the field. 3-point advantage for Central Clarion. Keystone, though, with it. Here's Corsetti. Steps back, look to throw, now steps up to run. And he'll get up to midfield. And he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play as he gets to the 50-yard line.
Positive play once again on first down for Corsetti.
Second down here, about 6. Actually, give him 4.
17 rushing attempts for 139 yards. Again, these numbers unofficial.
Of course, after the game, we'll have Brock Jordan down there with our player of the game. We'll have the interview. Corsetti looking to throw again. Corsetti firing. It's tipped. It's picked off.
There's flags, but the interception is going to stand. I'm very confident it's going to stand. I think it was on the return.
And coming up with that interception was Ravens. With the interception, it was tipped. Ravens was right there to take it.
You know, sometimes you'll have guys ask you, why do you work on certain drills in practice, like tip drills? That's why, right there. It's happened multiple times tonight. Tennessee tip drill. Official's going to come over, let everybody know exactly what the infraction was.
Face mask, face mask. The offset, and Central Clarion has the football. So Central Clarion with it.
Yeah, that face mask is not a grab handle, by the way, just so you know.
I thought that's why they put it on there. Remember years they didn't have it. So the Wildcats get that football back. Ravens with the interception. And here we go. 11:05 to go here in the Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. Wildcats up by 3. Hindman in the shotgun. Hindman hands it off. And running with that football and about 10 yards for that first down carry. Rex, Ethan Rex, give him 10. He's just a workhorse, one of those guys.
He's a playmaker. Doesn't matter whether it's on offense or defense or special teams. He's got that ability. 20 rushing attempts for him tonight. 108 on the stat line. 1 rushing touchdown as well.
First and 10 here for the Wildcats. Ball on the turf. And it looks like Central Clarion able to get that. We have seen some issues on that snap with Central Clarion tonight.
A little tough just trying to get that timing down. Either way, end result of the play is going to be a loss of yards. Again, putting themselves behind those chains, it's a very challenging situation to be in as a coordinator. Have a few scores from that Ascendant scoreboard tonight. It is Brockway 20, St. Mary's 13 in quarter number 3. Mike, your Punxsy Chucks up 35-28 over DuBois. Port Allegheny cruising 58-8 over Montauk.
Offsides against Keystone here, so that'll give Clarion 5 yards. So instead of a 2nd and 11, sets up a 2nd down and 6.
Ridgeway is up 21-8 in the fourth quarter over Smethport, and Bradford 21, Otto Eldred 10.
You have to say it correctly.
Quarter number 4.
Say it. Bradford.
I'm a Western Pennsylvania, Southwestern Pennsylvania guy, not a Northern.
Yeah, but that's the only way they know what you're talking about up there. Kind of like Lancaster, you know.
Better toe the line, or I'll let our good friend Chuck know about it.
You better stop. Here's a handoff. Rex. Sidestepping. First down, and he's going to be hit and pushed out of bounds. That's actually Love getting the carry that time. So give Love that carry, and a nice carry by him. Give him about 10 yards as he's pushed out of bounds right around the 35-yard line.
That'll give Love 31 yards of the ball game and 1 rushing touchdown to go with those 31 yards.
Chains are set. Here we go.
This is a huge drive here, both offense and defense. It's a critical part in the ball game.
Here's Rex getting the carry again over the left side. Still on his feet. First down. Flag, though, comes in. You saw the flag from behind. And isn't probably going to be coming back. Another flag comes in at the very end.
The emotions are starting to affect both teams, and I think, again, got to realize, guys, bite the tongue a little bit. Don't get too excited. These guys wearing the stripes, they are running the show, and they're not going to tolerate that.
That's how Tyler is over here with the engineering. He runs the show. You don't get words with him. He'll shut you right down.
Holding.
Unsportsmanlike. Oh,
it's just a
sideline warning.
That's good.
Okay, so holding goes against Central Clarion. That'll back him up. It's a spot foul, so it's going to go 2nd down here and 9. $9:17 to go in this Clarion County Community Bank fourth. It's been a slower one because of all those penalties here. Bob needs to get home. You got that pit game tomorrow against Duquesne. Duquesne, as many call it. The handoff.
And Rex with that.
Yeah, Rex, and seeing how far he got there. Looks like he stopped right around the 30-yard line, so about a 5-yard pickup. Sets up a, what would it be, a?
Still second down.
Yeah, second down and about 3. I was trying to see how many yards over there.
Second and a long 3. I think we're going to see a good solid dose of Rex and Love running out of that backfield.
Second down and 3 for the Wildcats. And then hands it off. Is that Lupp? Yep. And he'll have the first down. Takes it down to the 20-yard line.
Again, nothing fancy on that. Just simple, solid execution. Moving the chains.
Yep, that's almost 10 yards. Right down there near the Dubrook red zone.
I would continue to stay with that same MO,
Yeah,
Michael.
no reason to go away from it. The clock's running. You're up by 3. Score puts you up by the 2 scores. Going to give that Rex this time. Here's Rex getting the carry. Cuts back inside, and he can go. And Rex is going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. So Rex scoring here. That comes at the 7:48 mark of the 4th.
Talk about great vision that time. He cuts back against the grain, goes towards the center of the field because he sees just that crease of daylight. He's able to punch it in. The 7:48 mark, quarter number 4.
Extra point coming up. Keystone getting their personnel set.
Taking a long time on the snap.
Quite a bit. Holds there, kicks on the way. Kick by Bish is up, and that kick is good. So 22-12 is where we stand. 10-point advantage for Central Clarion. We'll break. 7:48 to go here in the 4th. You're watching Clarion, our Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here at exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. Dubrook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Get back in this. They need 2 scores. And it goes right into the hands of Central Clarion.
Hyman hands it off. Love getting the carry. Now he's going to pick up about 11 yards.
32, Alex Love takes the handoff up the left-hand side. Finds some room to run. Picks up enough for a Wildcat first down.
Again, nice bit of running there. Picks up the first down, moves the chains. You want this clock to roll. If you are a Central Clarion fan, you want to roll as fast as possible.
First and 10 from the 23. Here's Rex. Cutting back in. Boy, Rex now. And the ball came out. Keystone says they have it, but it looks like a whole lot else. But oh, wait.
Ball may have changed hands a couple of times on that pile. And they are going to say, we'll stay with Central Clarion.
Yeah, it's right down around the 10-yard line. So that's a first down for Central Clarion in the Dubrook red zone. So they're threatening again quickly. Ball right around the 10-yard line. Here's Hyman, takes the snap, hands it off to Love. Love looks for, cuts left, comes back right. He stopped inside the 10. Looks like he gets down around the 6.
Timing just off a wee little bit, Mike, on that one. And that allowed good penetration there by Keystone to hold him up after a short gain. The clock just, the time is evaporating.
Second and goal from the 5. Hyman keeping it. And he'll be stopped at about the 4. So third down. Give him about 1, maybe 2. That's all. We're going to say from the 2. So third and goal from the 2-yard line. Love and Rex in the backfield with Hyman.
Playing Burford pretty tight on this far side.
Gives it to Love. Love cuts left, back right, hit, spins around, stays up, and he's going to be dropped. He will not get to the goal line, and he'll actually lose about a yard back near the 3. So fourth and goal.
May see a timeout. May let this clock run down and call a timeout. Sort this one out. I think from a strategy standpoint, certainly makes sense, more sense to go for it than what it does to kick because you're already up by 2 scores. I'd let that clock wind the whole way down. Ow. And that's what you're going to see happen.
Yep, just under 4.5 to go here, and Central Clarion will take it down for that timeout. There we go. So they'll use the timeout. Now, coming up at the conclusion of the game, we'll have Brock down there on the field with our player of the game. We'll have that interview coming up for you. We'll have to decide that here coming up. And we'll have our stats, talk about a few other things, get you set up for next week too. Should be fun. Got 2 more coming your way.
Lots of work coming.
Yeah. I think that's the last Thursday game that we have.
And then you're going to be into volleyball.
Yeah, we got volleyball coming after that. Boy, there's some good teams out there too. Keystone right here playing very well. They just knocked off Red Bank Valley. Clarion playing well. Clarion Limestone playing well. North Clarion playing well.
Now, certainly, it's great to see you guys bringing the volleyball action. Gives a number of people throughout the region an opportunity to see some of these quality teams.
No, we try to do what we can.
I'd love to help, but I'm clueless. So.
You'd be fine.
No, I wouldn't.
We'd work.
But thanks for the kind words.
So here we go. Hyman in the shotgun. Twin side cars. Ball right around the 3-yard line. 4th and goal. Hands it off. Rex cuts in, and Rex is going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. How about that, Rex with the score? That will put Clarion in a commanding lead. 4:16 mark here in the 4th. So that 3-yard run. Tell you what, it had been close throughout. Clarion, Central Clarion here in this 4th quarter able to really pull away. Fish is on for the extra point try. Yeah. Looked like Keystone a little early getting up to make contact there, so. Looks like they're going to change and maybe go for 2 here.
Go for 2. It's right now it's 2 scores, so you're up by the 16. What's the difference? Why,
Yeah.
If you kick the extra point, it's 29-12, so you're still at 3, but there's a method to the madness, I'm sure, as they line up for the 2-point try.
Backs in the eye behind Hindman.
That's a little old school formation.
Yep, there's the handoff. The fullback will take it in for the 2-point conversion. So there you go. 4:16 to go here in the ball game, and that 2-point conversion, taking it in there, was Beckwith. So Beckwith getting that 2-point conversion. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more for you. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
All right, here we go. Kickoff time as Central Clarion scoring here, extending that lead now by 18 points. That little short kick again, but this time Keystone gets all over it. Again, they were last time they got it because of that. It was still a live ball. 4:15 to go here in the ball game. Panthers will come out.
Like lots of people are making fun of our old age comments. I'm getting several texts in regard to it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but Lexus is one of them. Sadly, she's right.
Yeah, she usually is.
There's 4:15 on the clock, and now it's lock aim fire time.
Yeah, but you don't have a lot of time here, so for Keystone, and they still do have 2 timeouts. Corsetti firing the football, caught across the middle. Seeing who was getting up there.
Spence at times takes a good shot, holds on to the football.
He gains about 5 yards.
A lot of time rolling off the clock.
Corsetti keeps it. This time he's tripped up and he'll lose a couple yards on the play. Yep, he'll be dropped behind the line of scrimmage and he'll lose a couple, so sets up 3rd down and about 8 here for the Panthers. Down to 3:18 as that clock begins to expire here in the quarter.
You think Jake's going to buy us parkas?
For what?
It's outdoor weather. I'm going to ask for hazard pay, I think.
Oh, low snap. Corsetti picks it up. Steps up into the pocket. He's chased down. He's hit. And he'll be dropped. He'll just about get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 4th down.
Now, obviously, we'll be going for it here.
Good ball game here tonight, though. Keystone came out early, took the early lead. It was a 3-point game at halftime.
At 15-12 score. I was starting to sweat a little bit at the end of the third quarter because I kept on saying at the end of the half, it's not going to be the final score.
It was close. Fourth down here at 8. Ball dumped off. And that's going to be about it. Central Clarion will take over on downs. It's a pickup probably of about 5 or 6 yards, but that's going to be it. So Central Clarion will take over on downs, and they should be able to come out and pretty much run this clock off now. This is that point of the game where you just want to get everybody, you don't want anything else to happen.
Yep, you go ahead and you snap the football and you secure it. Some formations will have one of the backs a good 10 yards off the line. Central Clarion will not do that in this case.
Hand off to Love. Love weaving his way. Love reaches out, and he'll get about 10 yards. That's first down.
That's a second, third effort there for Love to get those 10 and moves the chains. He's up to 64 yards, 1 rushing touchdown the ball game.
Yep, clock
9
down.
touches.
Yep, clock at 1.5 to go. Now you see Clarion just standing around. They're going to take their time. No rush here now. They're going to set up in victory formation. With that first down, they'll be able to kneel the clock off. There's the kneel. They should only have to do that one more time here, and the Wildcats will get a win over the Panthers tonight. It'll be a 30-12 victory. And we'll have, again, the postgame show on the way, the Fun Bank postgame show, as we'll have our Hager Paving Player of the Game, the interview there, as well as stats. Bob always has those, any updates we have on scores, and we'll get you moving tonight. It was a good one over here at Keystone. I'll tell you what, it was certainly a much anticipated game.
Yeah, certainly much closer really than what the final score here indicates.
So the teams are going to line up, getting ready to shake hands. And we're going to get everyone lined up down there for our interviews. And we're going to take our final timeout here, but we're going to wait. You never know. There's still 12 seconds, and something crazy can happen. Tyler always says it's not over until Bob Dunkle sings.
It would be over if I said.
Well, there's the buzzer, and here we go. There it is, the final, 30-12, Central Clarion with the win. We'll be back, postgame show on the way. You're watching Kerle Tire Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank. This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
biggest risk to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
All right, back here at Keystone High School. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime, the First United National Bank post-game show, the Fun Bank post-game show. We're in the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Keystone High School. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Tyler Oakes, Nico Cosma, Scott Fox. We got Brock Air Jordan down there, and we're going to have an interview coming up here momentarily with our player of the game, with Brock. A nice win tonight for Central Clarion over Keystone. Keystone came out early with the lead. They led 6-0 at the 9:50 mark of the first quarter. Central Clarion would answer, leading 7-6. And at halftime, it ended up being about 15-12. Bob was scared. He said, score's not going to end 15-12. Well, guess what? At the end of the third quarter, it was 15-12. But Central Clarion late in the fourth would come back a couple scores to take the win here by 18. And why don't we take a look? I was waiting for Brock, but why don't we start with stats, Bob? If we have to, we'll go away and come back. Stats, again, brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic.
Actually,
he's got them? All right. So let's go down to Brock here with our Hager.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Tell him whenever.
756-0314.
Here with Hager Paving, player of the game, Ethan Rex. Ethan had 145 rushing yards and 3 total touchdowns. You know, Ethan, in the second half, you guys really turned it up a notch, especially in the run game. Just talk a little about what the message was at halftime from Coach Eggleton.
He showed us that we all got to do our jobs, pull our heads out of our butts, and just do our jobs and make sure that everybody else gets their job done.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of people were projecting a pretty high-scoring game here tonight. Overall, until about the third or fourth quarter, it was really all defense. Just talk about your guys' mentality on defense, you know, forcing a lot of turnovers, playing real physical. Just talk about what it was like tonight.
Yeah, we knew our defense was our strong suit this year, which has been different from many other years. So we rely on our defense to keep them out of the end zone and keep them from scoring.
Yeah, and you know, coming off against a big team last week, really physical team, really athletic team. Talk about how that guy got you guys prepared for another physical and athletic team against Keystone this week.
Yeah, we knew going into it was going to be a battle. They came out on top. We made a bunch of mistakes, and I mean they're going to go and win the state in Ohio. So we knew that we barely lost. Well, we lost not by as much as we thought we would, not like as much as we did. We didn't think we were going to lose worse than that, but anyways, we knew we just had to do our jobs and make sure that we were more physical and kept our heads in the game.
Alrighty, that was Hager Paving, player of the game, Ethan Rex, and we're going to send it back up to the guys in the booth.
Always down there, Brock Jordan taking care of business down there with Ethan Rex. And Ethan Rex, our player of the game. Great job by him tonight, boy, and he's one of those guys that we've always talked about it. He can just take over a ball game when you want. And well over 160 yards rushing tonight. And Bob, talking about stats, Laurel Eye Clinic stats, how do they stack up?
As we look at Central Clarion, they had 230 yards on the ground, 80 through the air, 310 overall. Leading the way, ground attack was Ethan Rex, checking in with 145 yards, 3 touchdowns, 64 yards out of Alex Love and 1 touchdown as well, 16 yards out of Carter Heineman and 4 yards out of Thalen Allison. And Logan Bish adding a 1 yard, a total of 1 yard on the fake punt attempt. So Carter Hyman is 4 of 9 for 80 yards in this one. Hauling in receptions, Mason Burford 2 for 60, and Ethan Rex 2 for 20. Again, outstanding job by Ethan Rex tonight. Also, as we take a look at Keystone, Mike, 225 yards of total offense, 169 on the ground, 56 through the air. Leading the way on the ground was Dom Corsetti, 19 attempts, 136 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Eli Nellis checking in with 29 yards, and Jacob Henry with 3 yards as well. Corsetti would go 8 of 18 with 2 interceptions for the 56 yards. Hauling in receptions, Nellis checking in with 22, 24 out of Joey Spence, and James Rankin, 2 receptions for 10 yards. Again, 225 yards of total offense for Keystone in this one as they come up short.
All right, again, those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. And again, our player of the game brought to you by Hager Paving. Do want to mention, too, our Sweet Basil Restaurant winging it throw of the game. I'm going to go back to the throw that Hyman threw to Burford. Remember, Burford reached up, caught it, was heading down, and then lost the football, but ended up getting it back for a huge gain that really was a difference on that big play there. And then so that'll wrap up our specialties of the ball game. And Ty Nesta Builder, something to build on and look into next week's games. 2 coming your way here for Keystone. They got to forget about this one, move on. Union AC Valley's coming in. They're a force to be reckoned with. Should be a good one on Thursday night. Friday, Clarion, hey, savor this win. But you got Port Allegheny coming in on Friday night, and that's going to be a true test, too. 2 great games coming up next week.
Yeah, no question, Michael. Looking forward to both those games. And really, I'm very excited to see that Port Allegheny squad. Again, last year we know how well they ran the football. That trend is continuing once again this season.
All right, that's going to wrap up the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank postgame show. Again, a win here for Clarion tonight. Robert, how about getting us out of here?
I want to thank our camera guys, Scott Fox and Nico Cosma, as well as Brock Jordan, our sideline reporter, our producer, Tyler Oakes. For my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski, this is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful.
EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Kerle Tire Company, Red Bank Chevrolet, Dubrook Inc., Eric Schick Insurance, All American Awards and Engraving, All Seasons Temporaries, Ascendance Truck Center Clarion, Battery Warehouse, Bauer Truck Repair, Best Wealth Management, Brookville Equipment, The Carpet Barn, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion County Community Bank, Clarion Ford, Clarion Forest VNA, Clarion Psychiatric Center, Cousin Basil's Restaurant and Bar, Faller's Furniture and Mattress, Fisher and Father, First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, Gatesman Auto Body, Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion Office, J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Kale's Kitchens, Land Pro Equipment, Laurel Eye Clinic, Legacy Archery, Luton's Plumbing and Heating, Matrix Group, Macmillan's Carpet and Flooring, Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, Oaks Building Supply, Inc., PA Mushroom Company, Parker Furniture, Primary Health Network, Rooted Dental, Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service, Simply Skin Medical Spa, Sweet Basil Restaurant and Bar, Tionesta Builder Supply, top-tier federal credit union. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.